amigos on the beat will be rolling shit.
Asterati celebrates 16 months of membership. I'm painting my first ultramarines.
Got the amigos on the beat will be.
should bite my tongue. Say the air in my lungs. It doesn't matter what I say if we don't communicate. But you made me a believer, and I won't believe that it's the end. Please tell me all your reasons. You change your mind like the seasons once again, 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 again. But better get to running, our time is running out. Oh honey, I'm in doubt. But baby, just say something. Silence is too loud. Where's the love when I'm around? But better get to running, better get to running, better get to running. Our time is running out. I'm sick of putting fires out. I'll let 'em burn to the ground. Or is there a better way for you to realize we need a change? I wish happiness was frozen. Thought I'd take it like it's a vitamin. Take a pill for the pain, ibuprofen. Headache, heartbreaks are starting again, 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 again.
Hello, chat. Help, Diesel. You need help, motherfucker. You're the exact opposite of someone in need of help right now, okay? What is up? You love him. You love Vincent. Vincent reminds me of a Puerto Rican who was discussed in the chat a little bit ago. He's got a lot of the same cadence, dude. I don't know what it is, but whatever mental dysfunction Scarlet Reaper had, because he's still dead in my eyes. I know he's back again, but he's just a lolcow now at this rate, okay? It's gonna go on forever, so please just A-log him. I don't give a shit. FBS, how much? Well, we gotta talk about, like, when is he gonna die, okay? Like, when is he gonna die? That's the real question, right? So, I mean, okay, I'll say it right here. I think Brad Taste will pass on from this mortal coil before the new year.
Matthias Tuish celebrates 4 months of membership. It's Temu Smaggle time.
How is it too broad of a range to be like he won't make it till 2026?
The Op Block celebrates 12 months of membership. Your internet be doing things.
The stutter is horrendous. Why does this always happen? It literally shouldn't be. It literally shouldn't be. Hold on. Let me look at my stream health. Not receiving enough video to maintain streaming. Is it just connection again? It says my connection is steady on OBS. Week, I give it 3 months. August. So are we counting August? August, September, October. You don't think he's gonna make it till October? If we count August? Dude, he's not even making it to Thanksgiving. Dude, he's not making it to the shop as dinner, dude. He's not making it to the shop as dinner. Holy shit. It's better. Dude, I can't wait to be in a place with better internet. I'm not moving anytime soon. I just, you know. It's like a man can have dreams.
This drama feeding all my parasocial pals. Rolling on the floor.
Dude,
laughing emoji.
I love good jar content, dude. Okay? Jar content and this fucking Vincent guy. I haven't watched his jar video. I'm gonna raw dog it. I watched a little bit of Falgy's debate with him, both on my way to work and now as I was eating din din. And I gotta be honest, listening to commentary stuff at like 6:30 in the morning is like the most fucking mentally. It just does not set you up for a good day. It doesn't set you up for a good day. It did not like manifest itself in ways. Also, is this a stream because June the King mentioned you? Well, you know, I'm glad June did. I haven't watched the video. I won't watch June's video for a bit probably. I'm sure it's very good. He does a lot of work in that stuff. So, I mean, you know, I guess if you don't know who fucking Jar is, June the King is going to give you a good sweeping overview.
What is our stream Poppy's favorite Primark?
Oh, is it really? Okay, unironically, if you read the Dark Imperium trilogy of books, Gilliman is actually kind of interesting. And I know that seems like, oh, he picking the vanilla choice over here. Who the fuck is calling me? Hold on. Okay, Chris is we're about to officiate our
I'm bored.
You're bored?
I'm bored. Entertain me.
What do you mean entertain you?
What do you mean? We're talking about my favorite autist other than Bublax. Like, obviously, we have to do this together.
I mean,
Obviously,
You don't want your
dude.
own jar tent stream. You're just coming on here.
I already did it. I
You
already
already-
did my jar tent. What do you think? I didn't jump on it the absolute second that I heard about what was going on. Dude, I offered
okay,
Jar
boss.
amnesty.
You look
Okay,
great
I just want to
today.
make it clear
Tell
here.
him,
I offered
chat.
Jar amnesty. I said if he gives me the Tower of Babel, I will stop a-logging him and calling him a retarded cuck. And I was told privately that he fucking deleted all of it, and I'm seething about it still. He
I
deleted.
am not surprised. Okay, two things. I think he didn't delete it. I think he's saying. Actually,
don't think
no,
he
he's not that
deleted it
smart.
either.
Never mind. He deleted it. No,
There's gotta be
doesn't
a
he
way for
keep?
him to
Doesn't he
recover it.
also keep files on people? Isn't that like a thing he does?
That's the Tower of Babel. Yeah, that's the thing I'm talking
so
about.
he's definitely he's got it. He's got it. There's no way he'd get rid of that.
That's what
Yeah.
Gildan said. He's like, allegedly he deleted it. And I'm like, oh god. All right, so
No,
I guess I
yeah,
have to fight. I have to chase this phantom fucking document for the rest of my life.
There's just no chance that he would, because it's like, it's the culmination of his like hyperfixations. You know, he just can't.
True, dude. My Shangri-La is getting a hold of the Tower of Babel. That's like what I'll ascribe my life to be. And once I get it, I could die happy.
You know, I really feel like there's something just deeply wrong about describing your saying the words Shangri-La, Tower of Babel, and it being just some Glupshido's files on top of files. Okay.
Yeah, dude. I love the idea of getting somebody's files on top of files. Wouldn't you be excited, buddy?
Dude,
Like, come on.
that would be like the Rosetta Stone of drama.
Yeah.
God
When
damn.
Keeb dies,
Goddamn,
when
Jar
Keeb
released
dies-
the Epic of Gilgamesh to the presses.
Dude, if Keeb dies, I really hope in the will he just leaves a flash drive with like everybody's dark secrets on the internet on it,
Oh
so
my
I can have it. That's all I want. I just want small
It's
things,
gonna
you
be
know. Like I don't,
stealing the
I
Declaration
love
of
you, but
Independence,
speed
bro.
up, Vince, because
Jesus.
dude. I
work
don't.
in
I don't
real
need millions
time.
of dollars. What I need is information on people.
You're really not helping us against Vincent here, okay? Didn't
we gay off
like
Jar.
he like implied it was like a Kabbalion activity.
It was. What are you talking about? We were all in the group chat DMs being like,
God.
we were being like, listen, Chud Logic, you have to bully just a robot. You have to. For content. We had to manufacture a lol count because
I won't
content
even
was
say
slow,
that
dude.
none of the group chats did have a conversation about Jar, because
We did it.
many
No one
did.
cared.
No, many must have. There must have, but it must
No.
be. I'm thinking it was just like Jar is a fucking retard,
Dude.
and then that was it.
Us, Chud's community, and like our section of commentary cared about the Jar stuff. No one else gave a fuck about it until he started talking more and getting in the Himpleton calls. And then I finally had Nick and Augie like asking about it. And I was like, okay, so I guess everyone now cares. Because he made himself a cow, Vincent. I don't get. Dude, I lost my shit watching this video. I was like, I don't get how you don't understand that the actions of Jar is the reason that he's been a cow for a fucking decade. We didn't do this to him.
Well, I get the vibe. I was going through Vince's channel, and I get the vibe he just was not really exposed to Jar prior to this, right? Because Vincent is like a yeah. I've been told he's like a Tommy C orbiter.
That's okay.
And I was going through his channel and like looking at him talk about like old dramas and stuff. There's like an 8-year-old video on here about like it looked like it was a what would iDubbbz do thing.
Oh god.
I'm really interested to watch that at some point.
God.
Or he's got like a thumbnail here that is definitely just Overwatch porn, and you will defer to my opinion on that because I'm Diesel. But that definitely is what it is.
Oh my god. What horrid things for you to tell me. I didn't
Oh,
even
and
know.
he talks about the Trending Topic podcast, you know, with Elvis the Alien, Bionic Pig, I'm
Oh, God.
Alex, Deodor Anthony is in the thumbnail.
Oh,
and
Deodor
Wild
Anthony.
Spartans are all in the thumbnail. 8-year-old harmful opinions and Keemstar video from 8 years ago.
Is Jar trying to pick a fight with me in the comment sections right now? Are you fucking kidding me? You fucking retard.
Hey,
you dare
listen,
answer
man.
me?
He's back on.
Oh no, he didn't. Okay. good.
What type of narcotic is coke? What classification is that in? It's not a barbiturate. That makes you
Amphetamine?
slow. Yeah,
It's an amphetamine.
He's back on the amphetamines. Okay, give him a break,
Dude, he woke the fuck up for this 600 sub viewer video. Did you see his tweet about it?
Dude, his eyes opened up. Okay,
Did you see his tweet though?
what was okay? What was his
It's
tweet? Hold
so
on.
good. All right. I have it. His tweet about this is the most retarded tweet of all time, and I'll explain why once you read it.
Here, Chad. I'll put this up on stream.
It's so
for
simple, yet it's so layered in retardation that we have to read it. Okay.
All right. I love that a video from a small channel is getting people up in arms. Man, times are strange. Who do you think you are?
Okay.
dude?
Here's what I have to say in response to that is that Jar, you were in the video. You were coping in the video. You were giving Vincent incorrect information in the video. It's not that Vincent made a defense video of you. It's because you fucking inserted yourself into the video. That's why people are getting annoyed at it.
You're being drug checked right now. Meth is an amphetamine. Coke is a stimulant.
What? I don't give a fuck, man. Whatever makes me go
Yeah,
zoom,
but
bro.
it's funnier if I say that Jar did stimulants than say Jar did Coke. All right.
Would it be? Dude, you know what?
The amount of
he's
syllables
like,
makes it funny.
dude, what he's like a George Droid. He just needs to put a bunch of fentanyl in him so he can keep his battery power going.
He'll either die or become the commentary channel everybody fears. Okay.
He will never be that because he's too fucking retarded and too thin-skinned. He'll never be that. And he wants to be so bad. But like, again, read that tweet, dude, and tell me, when you watch this
Coke is
video,
actually
is
a drink.
Jar
Learn
accurate
to
for
research.
everyone to talk? Like, he's talking the way that he is. Do you, like, when you
So,
watch it,
I mean,
you read that
okay,
tweet
so
back,
it's one of two things, right? I don't. It's kind of hard.
you're gonna watch
to say,
it, you're gonna be like, motherfucker.
well, it's like Jar fundamentally misunderstands and misreads social cues in in God's most problematic way, okay? So it's like us making fun of Vincent for making a bad video is not everybody being up in arms and like mad about Vincent's video. And like, we don't care that he tried to sweep for Jar. We think it's funny because Jar
Well,
is
I kind of
pathetic.
got pissed.
You got pissed?
I'll be honest. I got kind of pissed. I was like, no, what I got pissed off at is the fact that somebody would buy into Jar's bullshit. Like it's so
but literally it's like
obvious.
it's like fucking trickle down special need economics, dude, okay? Because every like few months some person who's more mentally ill than Jar, shocking, I know, comes out of the woodwork and is like, "Oh, actually, this Jar guy is misunderstood. He's just really socially awkward and needs a friend. Let me use my mommy voice on him for a sleepy time call." And then 4 months later, here comes Vincent being like, "Jar, he's just kind of misunderstood. There's a cabal and they're all sweeping and blah, 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 blah." It says new day, same fucking guy, okay?
Yeah, but like this is just sad at this
Trickle
point. Like,
down
how many times is
Tardinomics.
somebody gonna get fucking like wrapped up into Jar's bullshit because Jar's too much of a pussy?
Look, if you are the Walmart greeter, you are easily swayed by this man's robotic wiles.
If you're the robot greeter is a crazy way to describe it. If you're like that Down syndrome person that goes, "Oh," every time you walk into Walmart, Jar will find you.
Jar will find you and convince you that he's the best guy ever and he's been wrongfully accused.
No. Fuck off. Okay, you gotta watch this video. It's gonna fucking make you have an aneurysm, I swear.
All right.
Like, we know the story. We were all there.
I know, it's not even like it's old news. It's so fucking recent. It was literally like, when was it? Fuck, it was like 6
The
months
Jar,
ago.
hold on. the jar drama, like when it really kicked off, fuck, when was it? I can literally pull it up because I did it like the day after. Shit. When the fuck? It was the first live stream I did of Jar. Actually, I gotta go to the playlists. Holy shit, I have too many playlists. I clicked on the iDubbbz one because I'm retarded. Leave me alone. Where are we? Total ACC death, just a robot. 9 months ago. We're coming up on 9 months. Hello?
I was muted the entire time. I just said the most banger joke. I'm actually killing myself. No
I did not hear a word.
Yeah, I know. Nobody did. That was the problem. Is that I just said a joke
I thought
with the most confidence ever, and not a single soul heard it.
That just is your life, dude. That's crazy.
Oh boy.
That's rough. Just move on. Just don't even repeat it. Just
No,
move on.
yeah,
Move
chat.
on.
It happened. It
24
happened.
months
We
of
all missed it
membership.
except for
Don't
me.
KYS
I'm
you're
just gonna
too
live
sexy,
in
ha ha.
satisfaction knowing I said something really funny. Okay.
That nobody will ever know.
Nobody's ever gonna know it. I was also told to speed this up because he's mad slow.
Dude,
so I'll
it's
do
like
that.
what's the way I could describe this guy? It's like, you know, Doug, the guy in Tommy's community, the one that was on Now Recording.
yes.
Yeah, imagine if Doug had the confidence to make a commentary
Dude,
channel.
this is.
No offense to Doug. Okay, I like Doug.
Oh my god, evil Doug. That's crazy.
Yeah, I would dedefinitely call this guy Evil Doug. Yeah, that's a great way to describe
Who is this
him.
more of an insult?
I think it's more of an insult towards Vincent, if I'm being honest. Doug is a sweet man. Doug is a sweet man. That was fired on his birthday to bring me on to the show instead. Poor Doug. I'm sorry, Doug.
Future begins.
This opening confused me when I fucking
It seems
saw
like
it the
Just a
first
Robot
time.
got screwed from all angles by trying to cover.
He doesn't sound like this. I've sped him up, chat. Okay, he sounds a lot less articulate. Got it? Good.
For the Sydney Bear 03 drama. So let me go over the elements.
Why did he
of
put
this
drama in
that
air quotes?
I don't know, man.
Why
I
is he
don't know.
doing that?
Dude,
It's a drama.
Drama Glupshido who watches drama streamers has a problem with drama as a conceptual idea. Interesting. Many such cases that.
But it's a drama. That's literally what it is. It's fucking Just a Robot falsely and terribly tried to cover for a fucking groomer.
Look, I'm
failed
gonna
miserably,
continue with your
and
like
everyone was shitting on
historical
it.
Tower of Babel Shangri-La thing. Okay, it was
Yeah,
not
I
a
want it.
drama. It was an epic. Okay, it happened. In
It was an
3
epic,
acts.
true. It was, dude. I'm not gonna lie. That helped out a lot of people make a lot of money. Thank you, Jar.
A lot of people
Thanks
have
for-
overlooked.
thanks for
First, a
making me
quick
money.
recap. It all started with Jar making a horrible video defending another YouTuber named CindyBear03, Cindy for short.
So
from
he
grooming-
admits that it's a bad video. He just gets out in front and says that. I'm like raw dogging this too because I haven't seen it
Okay.
yet.
I'll let you go. I'll let you
Okay,
figure it
okay.
out as we go.
allegations from our roommate, another YouTuber named Birdie. Now, you couldn't tell this from looking at Jar's channel, given the video wasn't even up for 48 hours. Jar was asked by many why he decided to reach out to Sydney, and Jar cites a interaction he had with that creepy reading, which seems to check out.
Now, I personally don't believe you have to interview every single person you make a video on, but I got shit from that creepy reading for not interviewing Dav.
Why Jar thought he would
Wait,
apply
pause for a
to
second.
this is something.
Just 1 second. I fucking love when Jar does these gay little fucking snipes at people in videos that have nothing to do with them. Like, this is why he has so many enemies. One guy says, hey, I don't like the fact that you didn't interview Daft Peta. Just a Robot never let that go and still does the snipe years later. Like, I love that.
There's
And,
like more than a year's difference on that one.
and though the funniest part is like Vincent, when I heard that again, I was like, Vincent, this dude is like an addictive retard. Like, he got pissy. That one random, like, creepy reading said, hey, I don't like you did this one thing. And instead of just being like, okay, I'll just do better and never bring it up again, he's got to take snide remarks. Like, this dude doesn't let shit go. Like, he's an addictive fuck.
If you like don't like someone, I get like I don't know. I'll throw shade at people I don't
Occasional
like.
sneakness.
Yeah, I'll sneak this, but like Jar keeps it like he writes notes on it. Okay, like you said, the Tower of Babel. Like this guy has like files on top of files dedicated towards people that he fucking dislikes, which is completely
This is like the
like
Epstein
that's
list
weird.
for our commentary.
Epstein list. You know, I was thinking earlier as we were talking, it's like, how can I work this into an Epstein thing? Like, we were pulling up the tweet.
Listen, the Tower of Babel is the Epstein list of the ACC. We just don't know yet.
Dude, it's
And
the
Jar is
Epstein
these
list for
laid
people
backs,
who wouldn't be
bro.
on a plane anyway.
Dude, you know what's crazy is that Jar is like the Donald Trump of the ACC. He won't release
Oh
the
my
Epstein
God.
files to the public.
Vincent is actually a plant by Jar in order to distract us from the Tower of Babel. Okay,
He's just the Luigi Mangione of ACC, bro.
It's all
They
been a
use them
big
as a pawn to
distraction.
distract us.
I'm just saying, I haven't seen Jay Epstein and fucking Jar in the same place at the same time. Okay, listen, it's anybody's game at that rate.
Oh my God.
That's a joke for legal reasons. That's a joke.
No.
Not like Jar has the money anyway, but
I don't know what he does for work. I assume he's working at this point.
yeah, he puts the fucking fries in the bag, dude.
Imagine him being like your McDonald's employee. Like you go up and like, hey, I'd
look,
like a burger.
Okay,
And he just looks at you and goes,
you and
"How
I both
do
know
you-"
that Jar doesn't have
I
like
see
the
Diesel.
intellectual
I send
capacity for
Diesel
most
money.
jobs.
No, but it'd be like funny if you like walked into a McDonald's and you go up and like, hey, I just want a bag of fries. And he just goes, what a cute little pussy.
I literally picture him wearing a McDonald's hat right now with the same stupid Superman shirt and the gym shorts. Like, I pictured that guy, like exactly that person.
Yep.
Also, Philosopher, thank you for the 20. I know I've been gone for a long time.
Something I don't even want to attempt to ask him. That's really something I personally think he should have addressed in responding with receipts instead of half the crap he did, but I bring it up because that, along with another element that caught my interest within the video, probably played a bigger factor, but maybe he could have worked that in also.
And I believe that Cinny was gaslit into doing that by her roommate who goes by it pronouns. When I saw Kumo coming to the same conclusions about Cinny that I came to, along with witnessing him beating a few people in debates about it.
So what I did ask him in DMs is, in your video, responding with receipts, you talked about seeing Kumo beat some people in debates about it. Do you remember where these debates took place?
Do you
Jar
remember what
answered
Kumo
back,
said, by the way, Diesel? Like in the debate?
God, I just remember him playing some stupid
It was the Jujutsu Kaisen, beat 'em up.
game and like being a
Do you remember the
insane person.
justification? But do you remember the justification he made to Amos about like the Cinny Bear Eno stuff?
No,
The exact
no.
words?
I just remember it got me
Okay.
really heated because it was bad. Like the
Okay,
argument
so-
sucked.
So Vincent gets the clip from Chud reacting to it. Like read how Vincent words this and then how Jar like responds to it. And just really pay attention to what Kumo says when it comes up.
I still might have some questions for you while working on the script. Like in your video response with receipts, you talked about seeing Kumo beating some people in debates about it. Do you remember when and where these debates took place? It was in his comments. I think he was also in a stream with a few people that stared, becoming more empathetic to Cinny.
That's not what happened. Amos was never sympathetic to Cinny. They understood that Jack was a problem, but Cinny still had their own issues. This is Jar just completely either misremembering or just straight up trying to lie, in my opinion. I would say misrepresenting it or not remembering, but because Jar's such a habitual liar, it's hard for me not to call it a lie.
Yeah, this definitely, I could see it being a Jar lie for sure.
Worst
he
case
definitely
is that
would-
he's misremembering it.
Yeah, he's just the type of guy to keep like a lot of close tabs on all this, so I can't imagine he would forget. I literally barely. I only remember Kumo as having the insane gay butt boy rap. And that was it.
You don't remember him saying that Jar was gonna rape you, Cinny?
That I remember too. Yes.
That was my favorite Kumo
But
moment. I
do-
was concerned for you,
I think
Cinny.
it really peaked when he like ran, and then everybody was reacting to all of his like, I like sucking cock music.
Yeah.
Did you ever buy the Kumo calendar? I should have bought the Kumo calendar.
No, don't give the retard money.
I need to add
was in
more
his comment.
stuff to my my shelf of cursed objects. Like I need
Yeah, we
something
do.
to fill out that space next to the N-word pass.
Is there some way that you can like get a flash drive with a custom made song of Brad taste on there before he dies? He needs to write like a custom made diss track on his ex and give it
Dude,
to you.
he's like running out of money, bro. Okay, I'm sure he'd like give me one for like. I'll give him
$20.
a crisp $20 bill.
$20.
I think he
350.
was also in a stream with a few people that started becoming more empathetic to Shinny.
Since Kumo deleted his channel, not a surprise to me, because let's just say I talked to him a while ago, before this whole shit show went down, and I thought I was smart of him when he claimed he was leaving commentary on one of his streams quite a while ago. Clearly that didn't happen, and it probably would have been smarter for him to get out of commentary. Despite that, I managed to find a sample of one of those debates on...
I appreciate you telling everybody that Kumo should have left commentary, which everyone's been saying for like 2.5 to 3 years now. Thanks, dude. It's not like people were privately telling people Beckett to cut off Kumo.
We're talking about fucking girl talk here. We're talking about these two were gooning over. Yeah, dude, they're sitting here talking.
Oh yeah, they were talking about girl talk. Okay, yeah. Oh my god, it's all coming back to me.
So now, remember what Jar said to Vincent now? Doesn't that hit a little bit differently in how he conveyed that to fucking, what's it called? How he conveyed that to Vincent versus what Kumo actually said?
He put it in the video, dude.
Isn't that hilarious that Vincent doesn't recognize that Jar saying, well, everyone looked a little bit more sympathetic to City, and he won those debates. He said he's winning the debate because Kumo had a shitty fucking take that this is girl locker room talk.
Sitting here fucking
a 20-year-old and a 14-year-old.
They were frothing right now. All right, okay, you're retarded. So you're gonna listen to me speak, okay?
I feel like this is kind of how he presented it when we spoke even.
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money off depressed people?
But then, wait a second. Hold on.
Video today?
Hold on a second. When did this come out? 24th of September.
The important thing I want to take away from this is the date, which is September 24th. These seem to be the factors that led Jar to getting into contact with Cinny directly via DM, which happened on September 28th, 2024. The timeline gets complex from here, so I'm going to skip ahead to where Kumo gets...
Why is everybody asking my opinion on Home Depot? I saw you painted the room blue. Where did y'all get that paint? Ace, Lowe's, Home Depot. Okay, the room is painted green, motherfuckers, first of all. Second of
all... You're all colorblind, you fucking losers.
I literally...
Get better eyes.
It's a fucking green. Hold on, I have it. It's right here. I have
not
it.
Engage with Kat asking you the color green. You are getting baited, dude.
I know. That's a green room. That room is green. Also, buy mana potion mugs. I'm in so much debt.
Why would you say that?
I'm actually not in that much debt, but this was very expensive. Also, that was like $500 worth of green paint, not gonna lie.
Yeah, paint's not cheap.
Dude, Benjamin Moore's running up that bill, bro. Diesel on his quartering arc. See, I'm doing what quartering never could, and just pivoting to a real fucking store instead of staying on YouTube, meandering in
24
alcoholism.
months of membership. Wow.
Sorry, there's a TTS. That's, okay, all right, thank you.
Hold of Jar's second draft, where
So
Kumo
we give him
uploads it
money,
to his
Chris.
channel, which causes Jar to panic upload his video in a rush. A bad
Why
move
are we
on
making
Jar's
it
part
sound
that
like
leads
it's a
to the failure
downside-
cascade
downgrade?
that follows. Now, most people know about Jar's horrible appearance on Chud Logic stream, but here's a quick recap for those who are uninformed. It was suggested to Jar that he should send his video on Cinny Bear by Cinny to Chud Logic for Chud Logic to review.
That's not what happened.
Wait, what? That is so wrong.
Nope.
Why would it doesn't even make sense for Cindy to have wanted that herself anyway?
I leaked 5,000
The
plus
Weaver of
messages.
Dreams
The
celebrates
entire
22
fucking
months
Cinny
of
Bear
membership.
support group
Of
chat.
course,
The
Diesel's
only thing Cinny
store is
said was,
Goblin
is I
Pain.
liked Chud's live stream.
Yeah, that's not
That's
saying,
it.
hey, go send this video to Chud for a nut check. Like, that's a very different thing.
Incredibly fucking different. No, I'm not going to
Watch the
comment
video.
on Vince's fucking Destiny 2 gameplay. It's trash, and he's playing the worst DLC in Destiny 2. Like, this is like watching some sort of like retarded fucking animal
Destiny 2
try
gameplay
and make his way
detected.
through Mercury.
Instant
Like, why?
dislike.
Cat gave me a gift. Okay.
And gave his
I'm not
thoughts on it.
acknowledging
Then
that.
right after that, someone leaks Jar's DMs to Sydney, to Chud Logic, on that very same stream. And Chud started reading them. That's when we get this moment, most watched it seems, where you can see Chud smile a bit before exploding into apparent rage because he's making it out like Jar's trying to use him here.
What?
Dude,
yes.
That's
what happened. That's literally what happened. Say what you will about Chud overreacting for content, right? Say what you fucking will, okay? But in this case, there are literally the words. What was it again? Can you show the DM? The exact verbiage is obvious that Jar is trying to use
He's making
Chud.
it out like Jar's trying to use him here.
All right,
All right,
pause.
there we
I
go.
think with his help, along with recorded call on Jack, everything should go smoothly. With his help. Vincent, it's right there. It's staring you in the face.
Yeah, Jar was thinking Chud's the guy who would never, or who like, he's like he's the rape review guy, you know? He's not supposed to agree with the rape.
Imagine that's like Jar's whole fucking mindset. He was like, yeah, this guy like reviews rape. He must be against rape allegations. So
Well, that's
obviously,
it.
if I bring him a pedophile allegation,
that is the
he'll hate
only
it.
way I could see it like you propagating in his mind. Okay, that's the only way that would make sense.
I think he said he watched Chud like years ago going over his cancellation video, but that's like really it. He said, oh, I thought Chud handled my video about internet cancellation.
I
good. I think I remember those
and
exact
another thing,
words.
I could see Jar being like, this guy has been canceled before. I have also been canceled. He and I are a lot alike, cliche.
We are
right?
kindred
Right?
spirits.
He'll listen to me because we share similar baggage.
It's incredible. It's such a funny fucking idea that he was thinking that. I love that. I love that canon we've made.
Okay.
We're manufacturing wolf now.
Manufacturing, dude. We're building this motherfucker like Solid Snake, bro. It's crazy.
Also, I once found out Chud Logic. Oh, I remember liking his stream. I think with his help, along with the recording.
You little fucking bitch! You little wretch! Is that what you thought, was it?
With the mouse voice, it just makes it funnier. Like, I don't know how Vincent has a problem with this.
Oh my god.
Is that what you thought?
Like, if I got a DM like that, right, from like somebody that was trying to like get a nut check from me, and then come to find out they only sent me the nut check so that they could try and like convince, like that they can push a narrative onto me, and I find out live that it's happening, I'm showing the fucking DMs too. Like, like how the fuck don't you?
On the boots and tell me it's raining. Well, tough fucking shit, bro. Unlucky. What fucking planet do you think you're on that you can use my platform like that?
Dude,
Do you think it wasn't a fucking...
him being fast forwarded like this is way funnier, dude.
It's way funnier. It's somehow funnier than what it originally happened.
Yeah,
I remember
that's
watching this live,
really
and you
funny.
see like the gears click in Chud's head. He's like, "Wait a minute, I got played." Like you can see him smile, and he's like, "Oh God, I got all the DMs," and then he reads one of them, and it just clicks, and he's like, "I just got fucking played. This motherfucker tried to play me."
Oh shit.
Notice, you fucking retard. You little autistic freak. Holy fuck, dude, I'm furious. I'm fucking furious, bro. Who does this guy think he is? He thinks he...
Chud just took a big hit of helium, bro.
can fucking launder his shitty video past me without noticing, and we put it on my channel to my fucking viewers.
After that, for some reason, Jar decides to go on the Chud Logic stream where they milk him for content.
Yeah, because
we didn't milk him. Hold on. He wasn't milked. Okay, Diesel, let's be fucking real here. Nobody milked Jar for that. Jar willingly, under his own volition, called into that live stream and got raped.
Well, what?
That's not milking him.
Okay. I'm gonna read Jar's mind again. Okay, I'm fucking Lisa
Yes.
Malgaib. Okay, this motherfucker hopped on the stream because he thought he could smooth things over with Chud. 110%. Okay, that's
Obviously.
exactly why he called in. All right, that's exactly why he stated the call.
We milked him after all this shit. Like
I
hate the word milking in that
totally
moment.
went on that stream to kick him in the nuts. 110%.
Yeah, but like the thing is that Vincent's playing it off like we all purposely and manufacturally made this guy go on the stream or feel obligated to go on the stream, or Chud made him feel like obligated to go on the stream. Nobody did that. If Chud was screaming, "Jar, you have to call into my stream right now," Jar doesn't have to fucking do it if he doesn't want to. This is like the Bo Blacks thing where it's like, dude, nobody told Bo Blacks to call into Chud and get raped by, you know, the whole group of people in that call. Like, they're grown adults. They can make their own fucking decision.
Jar could have just been like, I'm at work. I mean, maybe not that, but I'm sure he could find an excuse.
This all happens
I'm on a
October-
sleepy time call.
I'm on a sleepy time call. I can't get on right now.
October 13th, 2024. At this point in time, let me switch over to the one recorded session I did with Jar, going over the next sort of event in this drama. Here.
I don't think you've done the same thing here. I'm more
Okay,
again.
let me be fair here. You got to know some lore. Do you know who Coyote Lovely is?
No, please give me the lore on
Okay.
that. I
Coyote-
feel like they have quite a bit behind them.
A lot. So I'll condense it very shortly. So Coyote Lovely was a predator hunter that ran in like the liosphere of shit, right? His blow up and why everyone turned on him is because he was trying to bang hypnotist Sappho.
Okay.
Like unironically, like the pedophile VTuber girl. Like,
yeah.
He wanted to get into a relationship with them, and like they drew them like under 14-year-old aged artwork and all this shit. And he was like, I'm only doing this to get close to the source of the story, but he was actually like trying to get in their pants. So I'm gonna be real here. When Beckett says the words, what Jar did is exactly like Sappho. I think Beckett was retarded saying the way that he said it. I think I understand where he's coming from, that Jar was getting too close to the story and getting too friendly with Cinny. I can see that
it's doing that thing that we all do though, where we compare a drama to another drama as like legal precedent in how you discuss the drama. I mean, that's really, I don't know. I understand it when people say those things.
But that's the thing, is that Beckett
you
knows,
even
and
you
we all
even
know.
did it fucking like 5 minutes ago about Bo Blacks.
What do you mean? Bo Blacks is a retard.
You literally used Bo Blacks as the reference point for the exact same thing with Jar.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that Jar. Hold on, but that doesn't. No. That doesn't mean that Jar is dressing in a dress, showing his cock on the internet.
No, it's not about Jar dressing in a dress. It's about Jar calling in.
The thing is, though, is that Jar didn't try his absolute hardest to get under 18 artwork drawn of a fucking kid sent to him.
No, he was just he was trying to just fucking pork the pedo. Which is also what Coyote Lovely was doing.
Listen, to be fair, Jar trying to pork the pedo, I think it's a funny fucking meme, but he was definitely being incredibly flirtatious with them. Like, I could say that much. Who the fuck gives a fuck if he dresses in a dress? Because Bo Blacks is an ugly fucking motherfucker and his cock is small. Like, don't wear a dress if you're gonna be ugly as shit.
Let's zoom in on one of those points there. You've seen his penis?
No, I haven't seen it. Other people have seen it.
Backtracking now, are we?
I never saw Bo Blacks' penis.
Really? Because you just said, let me rewind the stream. Sorry, I'm doing the... I'm manifesting the inner gay debate rapist.
the only time that I ever fucking
all right. Let's just get out ahead of it.
Hold on.
We've all seen his penis.
No. And when Big Budgie drew it as a little hamster in his video, that's the closest I got.
No, I know that we've all seen it. Stop it. Every commentary guy is like, I haven't seen Bo Blacks' penis. Dude, you're all on Twitter 24/7. You saw his penis. Let's just say we saw his penis.
You did too. We said it to you. And
yes,
you rated his penis.
Yes, I've seen his penis. It was ugly. He needs to shave his shaft. All right.
You said it looked like a gonorrhea. It looked like a worm dying of gonorrhea.
I did not say.
Oh, this is
described it as
horrible.
that.
Welcome, Lil Gus.
The point, you're all so afraid of being gay or bisexual that your denial of it makes you sound gayer.
Nah, bro, I ain't denying nothing. I'm totally clean, dude.
Oh my god.
The next Coyote, which I am going to start saying, by the way, because he has done exactly what Coyote tried to do.
So he's saying you're doing exactly what Coyote's doing. I find this a little bit insane.
Yeah, Coyote was like talking very sexually, extremely sexually, making advances towards Sappho, and also being like, hey, let's move into, they were like planning to move in together.
Yes. You see, Coyote Lovely was flirting with the hypnotist Sappho. And I was doing no such thing. See. No, the thing is, if you're giving,
Jar is a victim. If you give him a,
okay, you were giving Jar quarter there, but you can't give any quarter on this because the entire
you can't
basis
say somebody
of
that's going to
it
give
is
Jar
not
a fucking victim. That's my problem. You can't give him like an inch because he takes
No,
a mile.
It literally could be any other drama unless it's an exact replica of the situation. Jar was always going to do something like that. It didn't matter how close or similar of a situation it was. He was always going to nitpick the special peculiarities of a situation in order to become a victim of it.
My whole thing is that I hate the idea that Jar thinks he has any recourse in life. I want him to feel like empty, dead. I don't want him to feel happiness.
I hate Jar, okay? I hate Jar. Personally, if I needed to change the Deadpool, I'd much rather it be about Jar than Brad Taste. But you know what? I'll take what I can get. And also, the domestic violence sounds pretty fucking bad. So I guess Brad Taste can die. I think the world will be better off.
Brad Taste can, yeah, bro, that fucking screaming section, dude, I lost my mind. I couldn't even get through
fucking, yeah, it was fucking bad.
That shit made me uncomfortable. I was like, Jesus Christ, I'm a grown-ass man, and this shit's making me uncomfortable.
There's no world where he should be talking like that. Brad is mine, Diesel. I don't see you predicting his death.
Me? 3
no,
months.
Falgi.
Well, yeah, Falgi should predict his death. He might actually make the most money. At least he has connections to people that know fucking Brad.
And they met through, I believe, Zarcarlo, Coyote's roommate. I did not do exactly what Coyote did. Like, I had no plans to meet up with her IRL.
See that?
I had no plans.
I don't believe that. If City was like,
it's okay,
me, Jar, he would have gone out.
He probably would have. To be fair, he probably would have. But the evidence differential between Jar and what Coyote did is not one. And that's what Jar's hoping people are going to like see as like a an over exaggeration or a completely different retelling of what actually happened. Because when Jar finds like a little nugget to work with, he thinks he can run with it, and it's just a correction.
He literally does. He literally does it all the fucking time. Fuck you,
Yes.
Jar. I don't. You were on the flight logs, Jar. Fuck you, bitch.
You're on the flight logs.
Oh my! Do you know what Nunu is, Chris?
I think Lio was trying to tell me what the fuck it is. It's like that.
Why
weird
does Lio?
owl-looking
Why
thing.
does Lio?
Because his entire community apparently were like telling him to look into it, and he was like, "I'm looking into this thing," and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And he goes, "It's demonic."
No. Do you know who Ash Trevino is, right?
That name sounds familiar.
That's the TikTok mom who's like partying it up with people 20 years her junior.
I don't believe so. Is it Labu Labu you're talking about?
No.
Labu.
Are you saying
Labu,
Labubu right
Labu.
now?
La Boo Boo. Yeah, that's what
Do
I
you
mean.
not? Wait, hold on. We need to go over some things. Do you know what a Labubu
I don't know what any of this is. No, because I'm a grown fucking man.
You don't know what a Labubu
Rapidly
is?
at aging 30, dude.
Dude, you're like a little older than me. You don't know what a Labubu is.
No, because I'm a grown fucking man.
Go type on your computer right now. Type in Labubu.
I've seen what it looks like. Fucking Lio sent it to me, and I was like, what the hell is this? It looks like a Studio Ghibli character with fucking Down syndrome.
Okay, so yeah, Labubu is like Beanie Babies, but for Zoomers, right? And Nunu is slang. Nunu is slang, right? And I heard it first with Ash Trevino, who's like a TikTok lol cow mom, and Nunu is just slang for pussy.
Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible.
So you don't even know about the 24 karat gold Labubu? That's crazy.
No, because again, grown
Just
man.
joined restart. Watermelon emoji.
Straight grown man.
Watermelon emoji. Watermelon emoji.
Interesting how you specify that.
Straight grown man.
Watermelon
White.
emoji.
White.
Watermelon emoji. Watermelon emoji.
I didn't make with her. I didn't share any porn with her. I didn't hire.
Watermelon
Sorry.
emoji.
I didn't hire someone to draw.
Did you hear that
doing stuff
autistic
before
rage right there? Did you hear him? Just replay that one more second. Like you can feel the autism rage building right there. I did not. He started sounding like
commission her for porn.
He started sounding like Saul Goodman's brother when he's like doing his shit in the sunroof thing. He was so close. He was so fucking close.
14-year-old like Coyote did. The 14-year-old Sona, to be more precise, not as bad, but still pretty bad. Sorry for shouting there.
No, I'm just getting your. Did you even watch this before you decided to go on? Did you know about this live stream of Beckett here?
No, not at all. Like, you need to
Why does
understand-
that matter to the Chud video?
Would
Why
you
does that
say
matter to the
crystals
Chud stream?
like powers?
Why does that matter? Why did we go to the Chud stream to this? Why did it matter?
No, okay, all right. Listen, Vincent. This ties deeper into the saga between Chud and Tommy C. Okay, I feel like that's part of the reason that Vincent threw his hat into the ring on this one, right? Do you remember when Tommy C and Chud Logic were beefing, or is that still going on? Or did everybody move on from that?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I think part of his angle has something to do with that, but I still don't know what that drama is, and I don't really give a shit. But
yeah,
I do think that's why Vincent's doing this.
Maybe.
And there's like a billion trillion live streams going on at any given time. There's just like, I'm gonna be real here. Who the fuck watches live streams?
Knows how to handle the females.
This guy's coping.
People who like, people who like to make money, Jar.
Dude,
most of us made more money than you made in a year.
We made so much money off of Jar. Jar, you've paid for so much, baby. Please come back.
Jar, please keep going to these retards, and then we find out days later and just completely come back and rape you just for fun.
Please.
Keep doing it.
I'm making great money here, sir. Come on, keep going.
Dude, the amount of generational wealth that the Just a Robot Boblax interview is going to make for everybody.
That is going to be mortgage off a Jar, dude.
Dude, that is going to be generational wealth. I could just picture Diorio being at like 10K viewers watching the Boblax Jar interview.
Oh, we hit the fruit goal, chat.
PLS.
Here you go. You get what you fucking deserve.
I can't wait. I can't wait for the generational crash out of Just a Robot. We haven't even gotten there yet. We're so close.
I honestly don't even know if that's ever coming. I feel like we want that too bad.
No, listen. Did you not hear how angry he got talking to Vincent? It's right there. It's on the cusp. He's gonna make another response video.
So
it's gonna happen.
You think it's coming? It's coming at some point.
I think he's gonna snap because nobody wants to take him seriously, and then the Jude the King video just helped reignite everyone's hate for him again. So there's this video, right? And then the day after everyone starts shitting on this video, Jude the King drops his video right after that. Like, come on. The universe is trying to rape Jar.
Dude. There's definitely a cosmic force. Well, that's what this all ties back into the Tower of Babel, okay? This is God crushing him for his hubris, dude.
Oh my God.
Shit.
For it. Usually they have a parasocial relationship with the content creator they watch, typically.
I would imagine so.
Yeah, it's generally the core audience, and that's who Beckett seems to be catering to. And I'm just saying, I don't know why the fuck after listening to this.
Let's be real here. Yes, there's a little bit more parasociality when it comes to streaming, right?
Oh, yeah.
The thing is, though, is that parasociality can be bred even just for basic shit, like doing random TikToks or regular YouTube videos. Parasociality is a thing that happens all the time. And in Jar's case, he had the most rabid parasocial audience out of the art commentary community. That's why nobody went after him, because his community would defend him to the death. So Jar being like, well, I can imagine people have parasocial audience. It's like, Jar, the call is coming from inside the house. Like, you can't do the whole, like, oh, I can only imagine what it's like to have something like that, or like how vicious the live stream community is. Like, bro, you had just as much of a vicious community.
I know. It was like part of like something that Jar has gotten shit for before from his contemporaries, where they've deliberately called out how he uses his audience as a cudgel. Like,
and then on top of that,
like a true flesh
what was it again? It's not just that. It's like also people wouldn't call out Just a Robot because of the bullshit they would get from their audience. I think they're pussies for that, but like, still, you know. But Jar's gonna pretend that the live streaming audience is more dramatic than any other form.
It can definitely, okay, as somebody who did videos only for a really long time, it 100% is. I also get way more women wanting to fuck me, so I don't know, man. I was waiting for a snide Chris remark there.
No, I was coughing my brains out. But like,
oh well, nice to see you agree.
Yeah, wait. Here's the other thing, right? It's like what Vincent's criticism is like, well, Beckett's pandering to like his core audience. No, because when Beckett does ACC drama, or I do, or you do, our viewership doubles.
Yeah.
Every time. Like, this isn't our core fucking audience. These are tourists walking around going, hey, what are the retards covering today? Oh, my favorite retard drama? Like, that's it. It's not that deep. The core audience of Beckett's like 150 to 250. Diesel's is 150 to 250. Mine is within that range too. It's like, that's our core. I don't look at his stream where I'm getting 700 live viewers and go, yeah, that's
yeah.
No.
Oh, this is my yeah. No, nobody. No. Also,
No.
Beckett would probably get less shit if he pandered more.
You on top of that, he would probably get into less shit if he stopped picking up retards on the side of the road. Like, that would save him a lot of fucking headache.
Oh, shit.
I love the man, but fucking Christ.
Yeah.
I am not going to tell him to stop a dog. I'm not going to ever tell him again that he's picking up a retard and just watch him burn.
Well, you know, it's nice to say I told you so. And I like doing that. So I'll keep doing that.
I do too. It's my favorite.
This, I would have checked what Beckett had to say to Kumo. You gotta love the little live stream rant Jar threw in there. In case you missed it, my point is that the interview Beckett.
Gotta love the live stream rant. Yeah, because Jar can't do it. Because he's gonna be falling asleep on the fucking live stream.
Did with him, the Jar call, was on October 17th, 2024. The stream I had Jar watch with me, Copecast, Just a Robot Saves Cinny, with Kumo, is from October 13th, 2024.
I don't think my position's
So
particularly
what?
changed on this stuff. I understand where you're coming from, and I don't want to see you get unfairly lumped in with things like the shit Jar is doing.
Like that, for example.
All right, pause.
That
Yeah,
Beckett being a pussy and being like, "Oh, Kumo, I know you're not that bad of a guy."
Kumo,
While I'm in his
to be
DMs.
clear,
Hold on. To be fair to Beckett, I did tell him for weeks and months that Kumo's a problem, and he was like,
I
"Nah,
told
buddy."
him as well.
And he just wouldn't listen. He wouldn't fucking listen. So when I look at this live stream, I'm just smiling ear to ear, and I'm like, "You're an idiot." Like, I even DM'd him recently. I was like, "You do realize this stream's gonna haunt you forever anytime Just a Robot comes up, right?" He's like, "Yeah, I know."
Holy shit.
He was calling Cindy's sweetheart. Now, I want to make this clear. I don't think, like, well, I do think it's possible that Kumo was trying to do something with Cindy, especially because of the fact he was acting like a jealous boyfriend the whole time. I don't believe he had any intentions until I found out that apparently Kumo's girlfriend, this is just a rumor I heard Kumo's girlfriend lives in the UK. So I'm like, if Kumo sounds American, so I'm like, I don't know.
Why does that matter? Hold on. Why does that matter? Why does that matter?
I see what game you're playing here, Jar. Do you
He's
want
like, he can't
us
see
to
his
ask
girlfriend.
us age of consent laws?
No. He wants to do the whole like, well, Kumo's worse than me because Kumo has a girlfriend he can't live with, and Cindy lives in America, so he's trying to bang Cindy to fill the cardinal need that he can't get from his girlfriend. And then Jar just outs where this girl lives. I understand it's just a country or whatever, but like, what the fuck? Why are you doing that?
Well, in that case, then I think it's kind of a little bit of Jar protesting too much because
Yes.
he also isn't getting any and definitely
No.
wants some. So
I think he wants his neighbor to bang him, that old man that should have watched his response video.
dude, he really fumbled the bag with that black chick that he said the fried chicken thing to. Oh my god.
I forgot about that.
Dude, that is like one of his best lines. Say what you will about this guy. Every now and again, he has a fucking Ernest Hemingway level line that he just spurts out of his stupid mouth.
It's so funny. Oh my god, I forgot he did that.
Yeah, I think he wanted to use Cinny thing as a whataboutism. Again, Jar went off on an interesting direction with this. So what I was trying to talk about with this whataboutism line from Kumo is me referring to this.
I was very clear. I was talking about the discourse around you so that I could cover so I could start a different discourse and have a different discussion without a fucking constant whataboutism. That's why.
If I'm understanding this rant from Kumo correctly, it seems to be him saying that he was doing all the stuff.
I don't think people know how to use that logical fallacy. So you're stupid.
15 months
I still think it's retarded that Kumo even thought of that. It's like, okay, do the drama on Cinny, talk about how Cinny's a freak, and then just move on to Birdie. And if people say, well, what about Birdie? Who gives a fuck? Like, just do it. Like, cover the Birdie stuff, cover the City stuff, then cover the Birdie stuff. There's no reason to make it more dramatic. That was Kumo's biggest fucking retarded idea. Was like, I have to cover the City Bear drama so I can actually cover Birdie. It's like, you don't have to do that. You could just do it. Like
he needed the prerequisite there. Okay, it was like he was getting his CDL. All right.
Oh my god.
For Sydney Bear, so he could talk about Birdie without people saying, "What about Sydney Bear? You didn't cover that," or something like that. Frankly, I think this is bullshit logic coming from him. But maybe they would have tried to do that.
Why did Jar bring Coyote up? Why did he shoot himself like that? I was annoyed because that was my take, and then Jar said it first on Chud's React.
Oh my god, dude, this stream really is gonna come back to haunt him.
Oh yeah, it's going to constantly. I'm not even gonna sweep for him. Like he fucked up in this stream.
Dude,
I'm not even gonna sweep for Beckett.
I honestly thought by now I'd have more streams that would haunt me, but Beckett's really got a lot.
He's got a few. This one in particular is not ideal. Like, listen, the thing is that Vincent's way of arguing this is so fucking bad. Where he's like, well, the line of logic doesn't make sense why you would cover, like, Kumo saying, I don't want a whataboutism. It's like, no, it does make sense. It's stupid, but it makes sense. And all Kumo had to do was cover the story and move the fuck on. Kumo got too emotionally invested and thought there was a gay op happening in real fucking time, which technically there was. But the thing is, it wasn't the gay op that he thought it was. Like, he just didn't understand the fundamental nature of the situation. That's why Kumo failed. And he also kept calling her sweetheart and said that Jar was going to rape her. I forgot. I love the fact that he was like, Jar's going to rape you, City. I was looking out for you, City. Jar's going to rape you. You understand? That was like his whole machination plan was to rape you, City Bear.
So I could type in that this is like Coyote, and I think I actually DM'd Chud and was like, "Can you push on the Coyote stuff? I'm fascinated because I'm a cunt."
I think it's because like Coyote is like the fucking internet Voldemort name in his community, and he's like, "Listen, I'm not bad."
Well, I mean,
like,
Coyote's
like, "I'm not Coyote."
He literally did the Coyote thing. That is literally what
you literally did. The Coyote thing. Did you know that, Jar? It seems a little bit weird to me.
Like, okay, I'm working.
Vincent, get the fucking put the broom back in the closet. All right, you're a janitor at your day job. Okay, you don't need to do it in your free time. I'm disparaging janitorial staff. You all provide a valuable service to our community. This guy in particular, though, does not.
Sort of with what Kumo said, like, oh, he treats him like Voldemort. It's like, okay, do you not know what Voldemort is? He's the guy who should not, he who must not be named. I literally named him. Yeah. That's the opposite of the Voldemort.
God, this is how I know Jar is autistic, because that is the exact, that is a microcosm of the exact thing that I was complaining about. How Jar will like zone in on these like really specific eccentricities to a specific thing, and then go, these two things are not alike at all.
Yes, and this is why you have to like watch your fucking verbiage when you're talking.
No, this is exactly why you should tell him to go fuck himself. Okay?
No, and I agree.
I'm sorry, buddy. Listen. We live in a neurotypical world, buddy. That means you have to mask your social cues in order to participate in the social contract that is society. And don't listen to Chris, even though we have a place in Florida.
Alligator Alcatraz, but for the autists. Save the Mexicans.
Boss hates us, chat. No, you're great. I love how all autistic you guys are, okay? But you have to pretend to be neurotypical in public, or people will be like, why the fuck are you staring at me and not blinking, okay? Because it makes people uncomfortable, and you have to mask for society. I know society make a monster, but it is part of the social contract.
do you think if we like feed the autists to the alligators at Alcatraz, they'll gain autism?
I'm gonna press play now.
But
I do think this was stupid to do with Chud. It really was fucking stupid. It gave them ammo for this narrative of them that they keep on repeating. And frankly, I gotta at least rate you a little bit for not doing research and like, okay, this guy wants to talk to me. Let's see what he's talking about. Okay, that's all.
You need to understand, Lio gave me, like, every time I listened to Lio back in the day, it went well for me. Like, if I did what...
Oh my god.
Just wait, it gets worse. It gets so much worse. And I snitched to Lio about this 100%.
Lio said everything.
It gets so much worse.
The chat says that you should get eaten by the gator first so we can find out.
Nah, bro. I'm not autistic, bro. Neurodivergent.
Dude, you're neurodivergent as hell, okay?
Nah, dude. Nah. About money, sure.
But those were times when Lio had my best interest at heart. This time he didn't. To Lio, I was his ticket back to the top.
I wouldn't even say the top.
What
man. I
top?
wouldn't even say
What top?
the top
What
of,
top?
The top of the poop
What?
mountain, bro. Come on.
Yeah, wow. Get back on top of the ACC, the most toxic, retarded community that no one likes. Yeah, real get back to the top. Lio has gained nothing out of this drama. He gained one video with the call that got 100,000 views, and he's fallen off ever since, other than like the Doodle Toad stuff. But that's it. Lio's not the fucking, what is it? The art commentary attack dog anymore. He's just some dude cleaning up the mess at this point, or like talking about the mess at this point that he helped create. Like, that's it. He didn't get back on top. Like, he knows we will all eat him alive if he fucks up again. He knows that.
Take it to like almost 90% of the to where he used to be.
What I was trying to talk to Jar about here was him going on Chud Logic. But the reason Jar talked to Beckett was because of Leo Convoy, who had a part in Beckett's video on Jar. So I can definitely say this smells of a setup. Even after listening to the call between the two, Jar and Leo, because of course Leo uploaded it, and he freaking called Beckett Bear.
Other people came to me asking, and I didn't get involved. Other than Beckett runs a podcast called the Copen Seed Podcast, and he's one person.
I know. Okay, no, I know who did that.
You need to talk to him because he's going to be fair to you.
Also, he wanted.
That's so funny.
But it's like Vincent doesn't understand that Beckett does do interviews that are essentially fair. But the thing is that there's already so much information on Jar. It's just presenting that information, going, "What do you think about this?" And if Jar answers in a way that's trying to snake out of it, it's gonna be used, showing that he's trying to snake out of it. Like, it's literally just presenting the evidence to Jar, going, "Hey, what about this?" And he's like, well, it's not as big as you're making it out to be." Like, what the fuck does Vincent expect here?
I just love this video. Is really funny in hindsight, where he's like, "Just go to Beckett," and it's just like, if I was Jar's lawyer, I would not tell him to go to Beckett. Okay, I'd say that it would be bad for you. Okay, it would be a very bad decision. Yes. Made for great content, though.
Jar to talk to Kumo?
Another person you need to talk to, you're going to hate this, Jar. You're really going to hate this. You need to talk to Kumo. If for no other reason than to at least give him your side of some things that are coming.
I meant maybe this wasn't a setup. Maybe Leo is just a really, really bad judge of character or a complete idiot.
Yes!
Still, I'm betting
yes! Yes! He is a horrible judge of character. No shit. First. Second. Okay, let me be fair to the second point here. No shit Lio wants Jar to talk to Kumo, because Lio does the dad thing where it's like two retarded kids are fighting and dad's got to step in and tell them to talk it out. Like, that's just what he does. Like, no shit, Vincent.
Hey, you know, a broken clock is right twice a day, right?
It's just like, fucking Christ. He goes, maybe he's not setting Jar up. Maybe he's just a bad judge of character. He is a horrible judge of character.
A setup side of things because of hindsight. And I would say that discussion between the two fits very well into Beckett's freak retrospective, the Just the Robot Files, but it really doesn't.
So I, unfortunately, had the displeasure of going through your Susie video today because I had it beforehand. Because I've had people tell me it was in there and I wanted to make sure I knew. So I'm going to tell you what I saw in that video, Jar. I saw you
this did not age well
dancing on the grave of somebody who, with the exception...
It did not. Where he was just like, "I can't believe you were dancing on the grave of Doodle Toads." And then you fucking have me with an 8-hour stream just like screaming at the top of my lungs, "Ding dong, the bitch is dead."
Dude, the April Fool's video he did, and then he had to end it by being like, you shouldn't make fun of Zaid's dead father. Hey man, I'm not the one who grabbed my father's ashes and decided to vow to never get into internet beef. All right?
Which was the funniest thing of it.
And then record it and edit it and upload it to the internet for everybody to see, all right? He had like 4 or 5 times he could have stopped himself.
Dude, I swear to God, when I saw that the first time, I was like, that's not real. And then Beckett sent me a screenshot, and I was like, oh my God. I've never laughed so hard in my life.
A voicing in a video which you and her resolved between yourselves, dancing on the grave of somebody who'd been nothing but kind.
Like, what does Leo's thoughts about Jar has to do with anything, man? Also the same with Toastafy.
It matters a lot. Hold on. It matters a lot. Because Jar, you know this, right, Diesel? Fucking Lio was Jar's retard handler.
Yes.
For like 6 years.
Who better than to talk to the Tard Wrangler? I mean, it is kind of like, you know, the blind leading the blind inmates to run into circus type thing, but
true,
you know,
true. But at least, but somehow Lio comes out looking better than Jar sometimes. As crazy as that sounds.
You know, the thing is like he's nickel and diming the people that Beckett's talking to, but it's like, well, you know, it's also people who like spend a lot of their time mulling over all this ACC stuff, like, you know, combing it over, right? It's like if Beckett went to you, yeah, if Beckett went to you, it would make perfect sense. Because you have these connections, you have all these contacts, you have all these conversations, you cover hours upon hours upon hours of it, that you can recall the information offhand while you're sitting here at your computer.
Yeah. But that's like the thing is, Lio is essentially that, but way more than me. This dude has been a part of this shit and a part of like the fucking behind the scenes for years. No shit, it's important to get Lio involved.
And you literally could only cover ACC using things like that because of the way that information and conversations and all of that is disseminated in that community, right? Some communities you don't need to do interviews for the people you're covering because it's all out there in the open. Other people, you need to go to this person, to that person, to this person to try and develop a timeline because it all happens in private fucking sleepy time calls.
True. The part that annoys me too is when he brings up Toastify. He's like, why even bring up Toastify? He'll say it, and you're going to be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Toastify was a part of the ACC in his beginning years. He knows the players.
Promote these people, or are they trying to give some credibility to Beckett? I'm not going to be soy and say Jar is racist or sexual predator or anything like that. But
why does Chris look like a fish? Because I turned his reactive into a fish and never changed it back.
I've just accepted it.
All the things people need to make those claims about him.
The risk of making Jar sound dangerously based, let's just say the racism accusations are more than just doing some voices. Now, while I don't personally care, I think that there is more than enough here that if you wanted to make that accusation, it is a reasonable one to make.
Can't be sure. My bet is on a little bit of both. But let me get back into this mess. This narrative that Jar had a thing for Cinny seems completely ridiculous and applies better to Kumo. I mean, they can say, oh,
we said it about both of them.
Yeah, you can apply it to both of them equally. You don't need to pick and choose here, man. All right.
Yeah, there's no picking and choosing here. One did it a lot more egregious than the other. I
can pine for the same pedo.
True. I would say that Kumo was a lot more egregious with it, but Jar was definitely like trying to fucking them. And,
Jar was like licking his lips. He'd be like, "Hey, girl." While Kumo was like,
he's doing like
my
meme.
darling, I'm here to protect you from the egregious man known as just a robot. Like one was being like a white knight Andy, and one was being like a fucking weird.
He was being like those beta. No, he was like being those weird, you know, like in the wall, like in walrus culture, right?
What the fuck?
I'm talking about the walrus, the animal, the animal known as the walrus. There's a beach master, right? And the beach master gets to sleep with all the women. No, just let me finish. Jar is one of the sneaky men that tries to be the nice walrus and tries to bang the women around the alpha male and just sneak his seed into the female so he doesn't get murdered by the alpha whale. like I believe Jar's like a beta walrus, dude.
Dude,
you know, like walruses fight over.
I was like running this through my head. I was like, why the fuck is Chris talking about fat people at the beach?
I'm talking about a walrus, like an actual walrus. Did you not see that episode of Futurama?
I know that you're talking about now. You had me in the first half. Is Chris Jordan Peterson now?
No, dude. Kumo was the beach master. Jar was the sneaky male.
You're not beating the neurodivergent allegations.
I'm sorry, I know things about animals, dude. Dolphins are rapists. Pass it on.
Hey, Jar doing it with the females. Well, fucking open your eyes, you fucking morons. You're trying to make big claims about someone. Yeah, just the cowardly nature of this just annoys me to the degree. If you're going to try to cancel someone...
The cowardly nature of this.
Don't be a bitch about it.
In what sense, though? Because we never called Jar like a predator. We never said that he was sexually assaulting women or attempting to. People just said, dude, this guy's a creep to women.
Yeah, he's mad creepy.
Which is true. He can't hold a job because he's a fucking weirdo.
If I was a woman, I would be creeped out by him.
I would be too. I'd be like, get the fuck away from me.
Seen him interact with women?
Yes, it's stupid humor, but it's consistent across the board. Male,
it's stupid humor, but it's okay. All right, buddy. All right.
Female. Maybe Jar's a closeted bisexual, but I sort of...
Oh, that is definitely true. All right, let's say.
No, no. Jar is a gay man, and he's dating
Thank
Professor
you,
Dreadlock. You know,
National
like in those
Geographic
movies where they have
Chris.
to like being gay, right? Like they'll hold their hands like in a different section of town, but the minute that they get home, they have to let go of each other's hands, and the wife comes out and goes, "Honey, you're home." And like, you know what I mean? Like that's Jar's relationship with Dreadlock.
Oh my god. They live in the same house. Dreadlock was whispering sweet nothings to him so he could fall asleep.
In the middle of the night. In the middle of the night when the girlfriend's over, they're in bed together. She's wearing her chastity belt 'cause she's terrified of Jar. Dreadlock
Jar,
comes
it's
in.
just you, me, and Dr. Dreadlock in the corner in the cuck chair.
Dreadlock kicked Jar out. I keep hearing different reports about that. I don't know how real that is.
Well, it all came to a head after the whole fried chicken fiasco.
That's what got him. He finally left after the fried chicken joke. Dude, we have to find that. That was the funniest thing I've ever read in my life. Can somebody find the fried chicken joke that Jar did?
I saw, what is it? Samuel posted on his Twitter again today. And I'm like, damn.
Oh, he did? He
did?
That's a banger.
You can judge him for that if you want. It is weird. Same with the sleepy time call thing.
Dude, this motherfucker, if a guy was like, damn, woman, you have beautiful breasts, fucking Vincent would take out his broom and be like, hey, it's just that guy's sense of humor. You know, us guys, we love talking about breasts to women, to their faces, you know? It just happens.
But if Jar is lying with this, he's really fucking committed to that fucking lie. And even if it's weird, it's an even weirder narrative.
If I was Jar, I would never admit to being like an overly aggressive creep. I would just like, of course. Why would he say?
Well, the thing is, he admitted it.
Well, he did.
He admitted it himself.
It on the Chud stream. But then he like
and he
doubled
admitted
back
it in
on
Beckett's video.
Oh,
no, but then he
Jesus.
admitted it in Beckett's video. He's like, I can't really hold a job down.
Well, then I
Like,
guess
keep doing
Vincent
jokes
doesn't
to
do his
women.
research. I guess I don't know.
He's like, I can't hold a job down. I keep making weird comments to my
Oh,
coworkers.
here we
They're
go,
mostly
here it is.
women, and it's like, bruh. I love this. I love this fucking comment. It's the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
This black girl says, do you like trains? And I said, I don't know. Do you like fried chicken? This black girl
His like flippant demeanor with it is so good. Like the
I don't know
delivery
how
of that
Ace
is
didn't
so
laugh.
beautifully perfect, dude.
I don't know how Ace just didn't burst out laughing hearing that. Just being like, what the fuck? Oh my god. That's his all-time banger, dude. That's his all-time fucking banger.
He's apparently been arguing with people today. I don't know if you saw. He's just
What I
he's
missed?
literally just been arguing with Glub
Oh,
Shitos.
T-Moss?
Oh,
Yeah.
T-Moss. Who the fuck is that? Aren't they? Doesn't he like hate
T-Moss-
Jar? Aren't they Jar haters?
T-Moss is Jar's number 1A law. Like, you know how like
Okay,
there's
okay.
like Tevin for DSP.
Mhm.
This is Tevin for Just a Robot.
Okay. The fact that you are flipping
Oh
out
my
on
God,
me
he kept
proves his
going.
point. Females are accused of being creeps much less than males. I don't know why you're talking about postage right here, but I think you might want to check in with your
Bro,
postmaster about this.
Look at T-Moss. Look at T-Moss's fucking response. My
My
mail
man
has never, creeped
on
anyone.
anybody.
Dude, T-Moss is funny, bro.
You're flipping out about this proves New York Point. Where's New York Point, and what does it have to do with the postal service, dude?
I don't know, dude. I'm losing it. Dreadlock can't read his tweets before he posts them
Dude.
anymore.
You'd think he would like get like Grammarly or something at this rate.
Let's all remember he's creepy to
So
men
sad.
too. He asked Byrne if he liked Link and Gardevoir prom.
You ever
Wow.
feel
Jar
bad
not
beating
beating
up
the
on him?
gay by allegations.
What did you
You
say
ever,
about
like,
gay
sit down-
bottoms?
What do you ever think about like how like we're just bullying like a genuinely retarded person? Do you ever feel like guilty about it? Diesel being
There was
the woke
definitely a
one.
time a long time ago, but then I got over that, and now I'm funny again. So
Yeah, let's go. Trumpet office, Diesel base.
that is not what I said. That is not what I said.
The woke is dead, bro.
No. I'm woke, Jet. Okay, I'm woke.
If Woke doesn't come back, Diesel's gonna like try and murder me and Becky.
That is
with a
not
suicide
that.
pact.
Nope. I'm not murdering anybody for my views. I can be woke and funny at the same time. Okay, I talk about wealth inequality quite a bit. You wokey.
His friends really wanted to push because they don't have actual proof that Jar has done anything. Well, really, besides
Yes, we
bad
do.
jokes with
What is he talking about? There's a decade worth of information to go on with Jar.
people he shouldn't have. Because when I asked Jar what he considers himself, not that I'm a big fan of self-ID, but you want to get the grasp of this. He told me he considers himself anti-woke, and most of the ace.
Yeah. Okay. All right, buddy. All right. You have
Why did he
culture
grift
war
to
brain
it?
rot. Culture war brain rot.
But like the thing is like Jar moved away from the anti-woke stuff to join onto the woke stuff, even though it was like not as woke as they wanted it to be. He still tailored his content towards
Literally,
like a pussy.
Jar has no fucking moral standards. Okay, he would change all of his beliefs depending on the person talking to him. Okay, he stands for nothing. Of course, he told Vincent he was anti-woke.
CC are lightly progressive at best, and some of the more woke side of that group try to downplay it.
Another black creator, Thuman, stepped in to lend support to
Oh,
Omnia and
here's
Zaya. She felt the two were being
important.
unfairly treated by the community. And then
There's a
Jar
there's a
appeared
comment
with a
in
video
Vincent's
collaboration
video.
with
There's a comment in Vincent's video where Vincent cut out context for Chuli in this section in particular. So if you want to read the Chuli comment after, you can. It's literally readily available.
Okay, all right, hold on. Let me get through this clip first.
two other creators, so he could also criticize Omnia and Zay. That video he made was dog shit. I would know. I made a video on it at the time. I would link to that video so everyone could go watch it, but it's been private for a long while now. 3 years at this point. Now, I want to be clear about the contents of that video real quick. That is a woke-ass video that was made during a woke-ass time because I am a woke-ass bitch, and I'm fully aware that the political...
Dude, this guy watched the video, and I guarantee you his radical centrist mind like pictured that this person has all of the insane like progressive views that get people riled up on Twitter. Okay, and he's like, all right, I figured it out, I cracked the code. 100%, that's where his mind went.
climate has drifted away from where it was when I made it.
But it seems bullshit to me because you don't hide something and try to rewrite it if you're not embarrassed by it. There are exceptions to that, but I doubt that's the case here. And it definitely seems to me the members of
the Cine Bear Defense Force.
The Cine Bear Defense Force. Okay, so Julie said, why did you ignore the part of my video where I say I privated the video because the guy I defended physically beat the fuck out of his partner at the time? Are you were silly? Okay.
That's the Kai Weiss Omnia stuff. So Chuli
okay.
at one point was kind of like defending Kai Weiss, not knowing the full extent of like how bad Kai was, and Chuli recognized that immediately. Like, but Vincent cut that all out.
Of course, because he probably didn't really watch that far anyway. He took
got
what he
to the woke
needed and
part
just
and gave
ran out. Yeah. Also, by the way, forgive a Puerto Rican for getting a little political right here, right? But every single motherfucker who's like, I'm a centrist is not a centrist. They just want to be racist and don't want to stand 10 toes down on saying I hate black people. Okay. Motherfucker, you're not a centrist. Okay. You're a Republican who's too afraid to be like, I don't like Trump. That's it. Okay. That's it. So, fucking take off the mask. You're being gay. Just be racist.
tried to get Jar to have Chud Logic review his video and pressed onto him this sort of thing because they knew that it would turn out something like that. Not all of them, of course, but at least Kumo, because Jar made the claim that he was waiting for his roommate, who was out of town at the time, Professor Dreadlocks, to get back.
At least Diesel admits he used to be racist. I used to be measuring skulls. I was so racist. It was bad.
Wait, I need you to rewind this part and like listen very carefully to the justification Vince's about to give for the Jar panic upload.
Tried to get Jar to have Chud Logic review his video and pressed onto him this sort of thing because they knew that it would turn out something like that. Not all of them, of course, but at least Kumo, because Jar made the claim that he was waiting for his roommate, who was out of town at the time, Professor Dreadlocks, to get back to look it over before he published it. There's also another element that I think might have caused them to think Jar might have gotten cold feet and pressed this on them.
As you can hear at the end of the full call I had with Cine, I said that I would be making a new draft in defense of Cine before I talked to Jack. But yeah, I'm going to be changing my video a lot, and I'm also going to have to reach out to Jack because, for all I know, you're...
Oh, but can't prove that. Still, Kumo uploading a draft copy of the video Jar gave to Cinny, which caused Jar to rush the video out, and that's how he got on Chud Logic's stream. And after Chud watched it on stream, someone from
the Cinny Bear Defense Force
leaked Jar's DMs with a Cinny to Chud Logic, where Chud made this really weird leap in logic based off of one message from Jar.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes, think about what he just said there. He made a justification as to why Jar panic uploaded. Think about that. So Jar's cope about being like, oh, I panic uploaded because Kumo took my second draft. My response and your response and everybody's response has been, you should have just said, hey, this video is not complete yet. This is not indicative of the final product, and just done more research into it, and he would have been fine, right? Or like it would have still sucked, but at least it would have been better. You know what I mean? Vincent is trying to play on what Jar has said to everybody else, where it's like, I didn't know what to do. These guys fucked me over. Kumo fucked me over. So I had to upload the shitty video that I in the burner. Think about that. Isn't that crazy to you that is exactly Jar's fucking talking point?
I wonder if Vincent had more than one call with Jar. I'm not saying he did. I just wouldn't be surprised if there was.
Me neither.
Okay, dude. Also, I'm going to try and reach out to Chud Logic. Ooh,
dude, he literally just ignores what it is so this is like one of the few times in a drama where everybody is basically in agreement. And nobody's really questioned the validity of what occurred. But for some reason, this guy's like, I want to take the opposite side. And then proceeds to show nothing but the strongest evidence to the contrary of his point.
Liking a stream. I think with his help, along with the recording. You little fucking bitch. You little wretch.
Yeah, the laughing at the beginning makes me think this is an act of performative anger for the camera. But
yeah, because you're a master of understanding social cues. Okay. All right, sure.
But dude, even if Chud did like performatively recognize in that moment what he had of him, who cares? He recognized exactly what it was. He's like, oh shit, this is gonna be a fucking moment right in the back of his head. Who cares? Everyone's done it before. Every live streamer's done it. Where they get something, smile, and go, okay, I'm about to make a clip, baby. And you just fucking go.
Oh my God.
You don't say it out loud, but it's in the back of your fucking head.
That is exactly what I was thinking when I was talking about the centrist thing earlier. I was like, this is going to be clippable.
really haven't watched much of Chud in quite a long time. The problem with Jar, as it was made clear earlier, the dude doesn't understand the appeal of live streams or audience. They generally have a smaller audience, but a much more dedicated one. Also remember Beckett, who claimed...
And I think I actually DM'd Chud and was like, can you push on the Coyote stuff? I'm fascinated.
Beckett also had this to say about Kumo in the Jar
Hold
video.
on, I'm sorry. Question, and you answer this. How many times has somebody been doing an interview with somebody on a live stream that you want to get like an answer out of, but you can't call in, and you DM the person conducting the interview and going, hey, can you ask this question?
I've done that a bunch of times.
I've done that. You've done that.
We've all done that. Yeah.
Everybody's done it.
Everybody's done that.
Everybody in the fucking world has done it.
Dude, it's like the fucking chess butt plug where they're feeding you moves, dude. Of course.
But like he's making it out like it's some sort of conspiracy theory against Jar.
Yeah, dude. You just get here. You just figure it out, dude. He cracked the code.
He cracked the code, bro.
Do you know what? I'm gonna give a fucking hot take here. Your video was basically done. Kumu disagreed with it. Kumu can be a fucking troll. Like, again, I'm not endorsing it, but also I don't think it's like a cardinal fucking sin.
Which seems absurd to me. This is the same guy, Beckett, who later said this about Kumo in a video.
Child that's going to be abused by its stepfather, this group chat began after one stupid, drunken mistake. Perhaps appropriately, the first message from Kumo is a burning man, which is pretty ironic in hindsight. Once everyone's made their quirky introductions, they get to the business of talking about Cinebear's upcoming video. And a wonderful theme begins to emerge. This group basically constructed Cinebear's defense. Now, I have it on testimony that quite a lot of things happen in calls, so we're only really getting a snapshot of the wider picture. But one thing I can confirm is that the idea that Kumu was trying to pull Cine away from this group to maintain some kind of control over the narrative does have legs, if for no other reason than the competing ideas and opinions within this group chat. Kumu's involvement in this group chat is actually kind of limited, at least for driving the narrative. Now, there is a good reason for this. It's because Kumu pulled Cinebear into direct DMs so he could have those conversations privately. And now we hit point 1 of ACC gay-opping drama. No one trusts any of the other people they're conducting a gay-op with. This is basically exactly what Jar tried to do.
So how exactly did Jar try to do this, Beckett?
Before he starts doing this shit, right? Think about what I want you to really think about what Vincent just said about the dichotomy between Beckett talking to Kumo then and Kumo in that video about the City Bear group chat. What happened, Diesel, in between that live stream and that video about the City Bears support chat group chat leak? What happened in between that?
Shit, there was well, first of all, I mean, okay, the big thing is that Kumo crashed out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Beckett burned him.
So
what else?
I don't get how Vincent is trying to slap what Beckett was saying there, where he gave Kumo the benefit of the doubt, not knowing about.
He's treating the stream like it happened post that, but it was pre that. And yeah, Beckett shouldn't have given Kumo any kind of anything.
No, he's retarded for that. Genuinely. I'll criticize the shit out of Beckett all day about that stream.
But then, like, time passes and his opinion changed. Oh, shocker that.
Then, oh my God. Shocker. There was evidence that pushed Beckett to disavow Kumo. What was the evidence again? Oh, right. The City Bear group chat leaks.
Any proof of that, or you're just throwing that in for no reason, or more likely for your sort of narrative.
Does this guy understand that time happens in a linear sequence that moves forward in perpetuity regardless of your actions? Does he realize that when you throw a ball, it lands on the ground because gravity exists? How is he with the theory of relativity? Because I do believe he is missing some core fundamentals to how reality operates.
This is
He
like
built
the best
up
part.
Kumo before he totally spazzed out and
Vincent could have made this video, right? And nobody would have cared. It's the fact that he got Jar in the video that made people give a shit. And Jar giving cope responses in this video. Jar's not even like in throughout this whole video. It's like 20 seconds.
Jar's looking for anybody to glaze his ass, okay? Both
Yes.
metaphorically and physically, all right? He needed something.
And we need to put these people down. We need to put them down before we spread. Watch Vincent take that as like, they're trying to cover up Jar. They're trying to cover up what they did to Jar.
to the video, I guess. I don't even know why he followed up with that. Or is Beckett really that dumb that he didn't realize in all likelihood that this
The City Bear Defense Force
was also...
What was he
Yes.
supposed to? I'm
Yes.
sorry. I hate
Yes.
when people do this, where they're like, how come Beckett didn't know about this group chat that he wasn't a part of and nobody ever said anything about?
Dude, you know what's funny as shit? Is that when he asked that question, you just go, yeah, Beckett was a retard. He trusted Kumo.
Yeah, he trusted Kumo, but like the implication is that, oh, Beckett should have known better that there was a group chat where a bunch of people were getting together and trying to help a pedophile get through a drama. Like,
Dude, there are going to be so many people that are saying we're sweeping for Beckett, but totally missing the point that we're like shitting on
no
Beckett.
shit.
at the
It
same
doesn't matter,
time.
dude. Every time we say anything positive about Beckett, you're like, people are like, you're sweeping for Beckett. Okay?
It's like we're not.
To be clear,
Beckett's
when I do
retarded.
sweep for Beckett, I say so, but I don't sweep for Beckett anymore because it causes too many problems for me. Okay? And I dealt
Yes.
with West Side Tyler for months, and that was so not worth my time or effort.
No, it wasn't. Still isn't.
trying to gay out
What are we
Jar.
talking about again?
Why
Who's West Side Tyler?
Who?
Occam's razor
Who?
shouldn't be applied every time. I really think it applies here. They say hindsight's 20/20. If that's the case,
Yes, hindsight's 20/20 because time has moved forward, which allows you to look on things clearly because you're allowed to have more information than what you had in the present. That's the point of the saying, hindsight. Hindsight is 20/20. Your vision is clear because you're looking back into the past, and you can better and more accurately judge things because you have more information. Oh, God, shocker.
Which he failed miserably to like be able to articulate in this video, which is crazy because there's way more shit that Jar has done after the City Bear drama that makes it even worse. He contradicts himself on like every fucking time he tells another person the story. He finds something else to lie about that people catch on him. Like,
I think Beckett
Vincent.
needs
It's so this is some of his logic conclusions are just wacky, dude. Oh my God.
It's so bad.
a new pair of glasses, because there's just so much other bullshit on this Beckett stream titled Copecast Just a Robot Saves Cinny with Kumo. That seems to be in the aim of convincing the audience that Jar is a sexual predator of some type. At least that seems to be where...
No! Nobody ever did that. When Kumo said that Jar was going to rape City, we all immediately jumped down his throat. Not a single person was calling Jar a rapist.
Look,
or a sexual assaulter. Or
now,
predator.
me personally, I wouldn't want to be in a Holiday Inn Express with just a robot bending over to pick up the soap in the shower because I dropped it in my tight asses there. Okay, I'm just saying I wouldn't want to be in that position. I'm not saying that he is that thing. I'm just saying that would be a bad position to be in.
That would be bad. Like, we're not saying something would happen, but it's a very uncomfortable situation regardless to be in.
That's what Chris is saying. I'm burying the lead, but I'm also making a joke, so it's okay.
I'm just clarifying this because I know Jar is gonna fucking try and nitpick the fuck out of that.
Thank you for that image, Diesel. I know I'm kind of on fire today. This is all because of that joke that I missed earlier.
The rhetoric takes certain people that Jar had a thing for Cinny, and that's why he defended her. But when it actually comes to actual evidence of
Listen, Vincent, I'm sorry, but a lot of people have pretty obvious and easy motives, okay? Jar isn't playing fucking 5D chess. Sometimes a motherfucker's just horny, okay? Sometimes it is what it is.
What Jar's done, it's pretty fucking similar, to be honest. He got overly, I mean, he really did get overly close to the story, to the person, and then just ran hard defense.
Yeah,
Jar's...
hold on. Thuman asked a very big question. I imagine you don't want to pass this one up.
Sure. Didn't you say that Jar is a creep to most women he talks to, Kumo? Now, before you answer this, I also, so FPS Diesel played a clip on Chud's stream.
Hey!
Dude, I still can't believe you showed that to me, like, days before the fucking
I knew about it for like months, and I was like, and because because Jar said that it was Cat.
Were we playing
D&D? Yes, we were playing D&D.
Were we playing D&D? And I was talking about Jar, and you were like, "Oh, I gotta tell you some shit about Jar."
So it originally happened during our original D&D campaign, and Cat like was like, "Oh my god," and then we were like, "Record it." And then Kat recorded it, and she's like, what do I do with it? And I was like, I don't know, sit on it. And so she sat on it, and I was like, oh, remember that thing? When the Chud stream happened, I was like, can I have it? Only if you give me your consent to play it. And she did, and then lo and behold, here it is.
Watch Vincent say we pulled it up on Jar right there because Jar was being weird to Kat, and you just told her, hey, just hang on to this. It's not worth anything super big until something happens, and something did happen.
I will say I did clarify to Kat. I said I will pay you to stop working for him because he is being weird and creepy.
we did. You did. I was like, I gotta see this, and then you showed it to me, and I was like, oh, holy shit. I was like, that's fucking weird.
So the only person who did any kind of opping in any sort is that I guess I don't know, cucked the employee contractor away from Jar. He was severely underpaying Cat, by the way, but that's neither here nor there.
That's a whole other thing.
I know that clip. I'm well aware of the person that is being talked about in that situation, but Jar essentially is overly flirtatious with pretty much everyone he interacts with, by his claim. I have only seen him interact with women, and it seems very weird. What I'll say to you with this is, can we see some, like, have we got
Where's the sexual predator part
from this?
Yes, I'd have to dig for them. Again, like, the Jar video was not meant to, like...
Yeah, he's being creepy and overly forward.
But who in this moment, is anyone accusing him of being a sexual predator?
See... The mind of a Glupshido goes straight to the most extreme, okay? There are no in-betweens. They live in a world that is black and white, except for the culture war, because then he's a centrist.
But what about the Mali stuff? Serious question. Like, how does Vince feel about the Mali stuff?
Didn't he, like, run from that on Falgi's debate?
I didn't see it yet. Honestly,
Hey,
I haven't watched it. So if he ran from that question, this video is just completely destroyed.
He like ended his stream and walked. He was like, I'm in this. He's like, good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. and logged off like Haktua, dude.
Yeah, dude. This whole section of this video is completely blown out. If he can't explain the Mali stuff, if he can't justify the Mali stuff, he's done. It's over. This guy's fucked.
I'm gonna react to it, Falgi. Should I just play it here? I'll instead of content cucking, I'll show Chris the clip. Okay, I'll show Chris the clip. It's very funny because he literally just walks off. He's like, I'm gonna leave now. It was timestamp.
Why is Tyler in there?
I have no. Oh, because Vincent reacted to a clip of himself.
Vince, are you right?
So here's the Mally stuff. We'll go back.
I want to see how he handles this.
All right, all right.
Shouldn't you also know that?
I think I might need to put this up.
Again,
okay, here
so
we go.
Let's read it. I can read it if you want me to share my screen. I don't even know how to do it on this thing, so it doesn't really matter. Just the Robot says, want to meet up at 12 at the water fountain. Mally Malware. I'm not at VidCon anymore. Go home and rest, so nah. Enjoy your day. Just the Robot. I meant tomorrow.
Isn't
I also
Jar 40? Why
Just the
this
Robot. I
piss
think it
baby
closes
still
at 9
doing
or 10
knuckle
p.m.
dragging?
No, I'm good.
Behavior.
I got a lot to do.
Minded
Thank
since
you
I
for
was in
coming
middle
by.
school and I am now
What?
25.
This is all I
He sounds so cocked. How can, dude, if you're turning around and saying we're calling him a sexual predator, right? And we're all saying, hey, he's kind of a creep to women, and we show you proof of this, you don't. Did he not watch the Mally confrontation call?
He definitely was just hoping nobody would question it at all. That's what I'm thinking. Because this is pretty fucking damnable. Yeah.
This fucking DM is more damning than the cat thing. It's more damning than, in my opinion, even like the things he said to Cinny. This right here is way more damning that he's a weirdo to women.
Ending? Are you running? Vince, are you running?
Nope. I'm ending the stream.
Are you running? Nope.
I'm not running. Nope. I just don't want to confront that obvious fucking evidence.
My stream is still going. I've been streaming. Why don't we keep talking?
Because I don't have to, jackass.
To be clear, he was on with Fauci for almost an hour and then just decided in this moment that he would run.
Just the magical moment that those DMs get shown. Now, I agree that you don't have to call it a debate, people, but if you're dumb enough to do it, at least stand on fucking business that you're going to do it.
Yes,
you
Vincent
know?
literally ended the stream exactly like Hawk Tua, okay? Dude, he literally spat on Jar's thing.
Okay. Okay, dude.
I'm not wrong, okay? I'm not wrong.
I actually wasn't planning on talking about Jar so soon. Like the way he like stuck his nose in this, it just felt,
No,
it felt like a
isn't
fucking
direct enough for
it felt like a
Jar.
CW show with like all the drama and all the names fucking coming in and sticking their nose in things and complicating shit. So I'd have to go back and dig. But fucking Laka, for example, actually reached out to me and told me she has contact, or that he has contact with Harsh Opinions. So I'll definitely pursue that tale and ask about that more in depth, because as far as like that goes, like the relationship rumors, I think I clarified those are just rumors.
Yeah, there isn't a lot. Also, after that stream, Kumo goes on to talk to Cinny with a rather outrageous claim about Jar.
You were freaking out that I was undermining Jar, and this I did. You know, honestly, in hindsight, I shouldn't have. I should have just let you go down that path. But you're freaking out that I tried to undermine Jar in your best interest. Like I knew how this guy was. I warned you how he was. I told you what position you were in, and I was very conscious and scared on your behalf.
I do have to give him credit for leaving, because we always ask why people don't just leave a call instead of staying and making things worse. However, he ran away at the worst time.
He did. Also, I need you to like.
He should have cut stream without saying anything. He should have made it look like an accident. What is this?
I need you to screenshot what he just sent you with the caption.
Jar in his perfect world. Dude, no, I show this on stream. Everybody's gonna be like, why is that your nickname for Chris?
Oh my god, no. Okay, yeah. Fuck it. Not fuck that shit.
I'm gonna put it on stream now.
God damn it. I didn't think this through.
Hold on, let me zoom in.
Oops. I may have fucked this up.
Interesting take.
That's
there,
what you
Officer
named me?
Gaba.
That's what you named me in your fucking Discord friends?
Yes.
Are you shitting me?
No.
Wow.
Oh my god. But Chris isn't homosexual. Interesting. Kristen Ark, you say that you like women, but your name is Officer Gay Bottom on Discord. What do you mean by that?
I hate you so much for this.
Holy shit.
That's crazy. I had no idea.
Because what position you're
That's
in?
fucking
You're not gonna rape
insane.
you.
I think
That's
I
like
told
actually
you.
evil. No,
Be-
you never
Be-
told me.
Beckett is named E-boyfriend. Let's see. Male cat, my mod is named Goon, like the henchman.
That's crazy. I can't believe you.
Falgi's still Soicilian. So
Jesus.
That's probably what he was trying to like. That was probably his dream, his end goal.
I think that's the simplest way to explain why people believe Jar is a sex pest at the very best, or have Kumo's insane conspiracy level theory about Jar's sexual antics.
Nobody believed Kumo. Why is he trying to say, well, people might have believed the Kumo thing? Everyone denounced the Kumo thing.
At the very worst, there's a middle ground between those two that most people would be
he went up an octave when he says sex pest. That's true. It's his activation phrase, okay? He was fighting years of programming.
To the conclusion, but there's a middle ground between those sort of ideas that I still think is very off. So why is Jar still getting shit for trying to make a video defending someone who might be a groomer or might not? Maybe he didn't do a great job as a defense attorney for this particular matter.
Oh my
here.
God,
Maybe that's-
Dude, this is such a this is
my
actually the
God.
saddest part of this. Holy shit. What a like a well, you know, he could have done a better job. Like literally he's just being like, well, you know, sometimes you lose them. Well, it happens to all of us, am I right, guys?
Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. Sometimes you try to defend a pedophile and get the sleepy time calls with him. Sometimes you tell him to kill them. You know?
That's why Kumo was trying to get him out of the picture. Who the hell knows? I'm also curious why almost 9 months later, for a video that wasn't even on his channel for 48 hours, why Jar is really getting some of these comments still. Well, I know most of it.
Guys, he doesn't have a butt plug in.
My God.
The telephone effect, people milking this down the line without understanding where all this insanity came from and just assuming.
Well, apparently
timeline
you
is so
don't.
bad.
Those
Yeah,
in
apparently
glass
you don't
houses,
know-
buddy.
You don't know shit, Vincent. Oh my God.
It's all true. But not like Jar doubled down on it. The dude didn't double down. And on a related note, but sort of side note.
He didn't double down. I mean, if you want to be technical, Jar didn't double down. He changes opinions based on where he thinks the crowd is going to go, which I think is something that Jar has mentioned before as well.
Yes.
Jar will want to control the conversation, fail, and then immediately change up his tone on the basis of whatever is going to make sure that he can maintain his career in clout.
People actually believe the Chud is fair meme because he's not. Chud Logic is a drama streamer. He would tell you that himself. The same.
What do you... Oh my God. Dude, average drama viewer. I hate all these guys. All these guys are so bad. They all say that they're unbiased and fair and blah blah blah, but really they're not, and they like drama.
A Beckett of Cope and Seed. Both of them don't just actually report on the drama, but they have to, create it in a certain way. When nothing big's going on, you gotta feed the audience. And I have a couple theories of how this sort of went down that I briefly went into at the end of my last video that I don't want to bring over to this video, but might bring up on a stream
Dude,
very
isn't that
soon.
crazy?
The same can be said of...
Isn't it crazy? We manufacture lol cows as like a drama
I think
community. That's
people
like our
are
whole MO.
giving any drama creator way too much credit. If they think
do. Think about it like this. It aggravates the fuck out of me because like a lol cow is a natural thing that occurs. They just get randomly found. And then people find out that it's funny to make fun of them, and then boom. They become the cow.
If
right?
you manufacture it, it's not as fun. Like, I'm sorry, but like gay debate rape stuff is boring, right? Because it's not like naturally occurring in the wild. Okay, you need that GMO-free, organic, stupid. Okay,
you need that free range retard.
Jar. Talking to him, he has his own set of theories, which he could reveal, but probably would be useless for him to do so. Even though I think they have.
Oh, so you sat around and you've talked about theories on how this gay op occurred with Jar. Interesting, that. I'm sure Jar's got a lot of interesting theories on it. Love to know.
Merit to
Jar's
it,
been a
and I'm not
natural lockout for a decade, chat. He's
Dude,
been a natural lockout for a decade.
People have been clocking Jar forever, okay? It is amazing that Cinny Bear is the thing that finally knocked him off of whatever
I know.
stupid small pedestal he had.
Isn't that crazy?
It is kind of crazy. It's actually kind of amazing how like almost incapable of death he was. Like that's actually pretty crazy.
He skirted by for too long. Karma caught up.
Dude, his karmic debt was so bad he got brought right back into the cycle, dude. He got reborn right again.
I don't think he's seen the big picture, that these people really just want to make content, and pushing someone into the zone where you can do this with them is something that they seem to be good at. Because let's say Jar did another response, this would just
well, I guess if Falgi's anything to go by, yeah, I guess so.
Dude, I'm putting my money on this. Jar will make another response. It'll be through another channel somewhere. It'll be like,
God, please.
He'll have like a 5-minute interlude about it, or he'll make a video himself. I pray to God that he does that. I want more generational wealth, Jar.
Jar, I'd like to get a new car. Can you do something stupid again, please?
Yeah, we don't even ask him. He'll just do it.
Unite all this crap that just give those who exist in these little gated communities more jargon. That's not my word for it. That's theirs.
I've seen some harsh comments.
Why is that a bad thing? It's funny. It's shitting on him. Like,
let's start some Vince tent, baby.
oh my God! It doesn't roll off the tongue like Jar Tent. It never will. I don't think we'll
Jar
ever
Tent is
have
pretty
something.
good.
I don't think we'll ever have
Corn-fed,
something like
spin wheel
that
hat, fetal
good.
line,
I
cooling
will say,
foundation.
because of Jar, I do want to watch the rest of the content on Vince's channel. I'm very interested to see what else this guy has said in the past. Because I think it's just filled with nothing but stupid stuff.
I think he's got a video talking about like the Twitch poll people invading commentaries. I think Falgi sent me that. I never watched it. And I just sit here and I'm like, I don't care. I'm just like, I can't give a shit.
Well, you know, it's not an election year. All those refugees needed to go somewhere. Coincidentally,
they did.
Some of them very much hate refugees. Strange that.
Crazy.
Harsh comments about myself and my coverage, and I don't think they understand that none of us care.
See, they don't care. They want to find more people like Jar so they can create their content. Hell, this reminds
Yeah, that's commentary.
Yes, that
we don't make it. We find it. Okay.
And the people who make it are like, that's like the poll people, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't, like, it's different. Like when somebody sits down and watch, when you sit down and you're like, oh my God, look at this stupid person. Like, you're not going out of your, like, it's bestowed upon you, right? You come across it, right? It's not like going to make it. Jar did all those things without everybody's intervening. Like, he made the Cinny Bear video and shopped it around on his own. Like, he's capable of making decisions on his own.
True. Dude, this is the funniest thing to me, is like, an example that we could use, right, is like Mr. Mediker finding Ross, Bathtub Ross. Like, that was just random. Like, Jim was just watching random little live stream and he stumbled upon a debate with Bathtub Ross and his friends about them confronting him on saying little kids in bathtubs are like cute to him online, right? That's just Jim finding a fucking weirdo. That is what commentary is. We find weirdos and we make fun of them. That's really it at the end of the day. It's not that deep, bro. Wait, what did Mally say? RL friends are messaging me about Jar post-June video. This is the worst timeline. No, that's great, Mally. That's fucking great. You should send them your call that you had with Jar, where you debated him with Dreadlock, and see what they say. See what a normie has to say.
Me a lot of fucking Lily Orchard. Someone that
I think, okay, I'm saying it right
now.
Wait,
rewind it. You need to listen to this part.
That none of us care.
See, they don't care. They want to find more people like Jar so they can create their content. Hell, this reminds me a lot of fucking Lily Orchard. Someone that a lot of people have been milking for content recently. I could agree her media takes are rather god-awful, but I think...
Buddy, I don't think people are ragging on her for the...
No, it just gets better. It just gets better. Just listen.
Sexual deviance and possible crimes. Allegedly. I can't prove it, so let me put that here, but it seems pretty solid to me. And I saw it.
What a strange verbiage.
Incredibly strange about Lily.
How do you really feel? Do you think she raped? That's the question, Vincent. Do you think she raped? What a horrible example to use. What a horrible example to use. Holy shit, that was bad.
I mean, what information I know.
Okay, I was gonna say it earlier before the Lily Orchard thing. I think Vincent is milkable.
You think he's milkable?
I think he's milkable.
I feel like some people have been beefing with him. I think like the morale camp of people have been like fighting with him for a bit.
Yeah, I think
I don't know.
I think he's gonna talk a lot about all of this. I can expect another video coming. I would not be surprised if me saying he's milkable will end up in it.
Chris feels bad because Vincent is one of his chatters. No, I wouldn't have screamed and fucking like lost my shit on this video as much as I did if I cared.
Oh, Vincent feels like Dan Burst.
Oh no,
that's crazy. He's not that bad.
No, he's not that bad. I feel worst case, Vince is just like a dipshit trying to like be the contrarian. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Versus Dan Burst, it's like I want to rape your animals and kids. You know, like there's a bit of a difference between those.
Which could be complete bullshit, but probably not. But does that really matter? When in doubt, they'll just, pluck someone from that person's fan base or supporter of some type to sort of prove how much of a spur that
It would
country...
behoove Vince to never talk about this again. No, chat. He should talk about it again. He should talk about it again. That way,
apparently
I
he
can
already
put
had a video
Jar in the
ready.
title.
No, dude. Apparently, he already recorded a video over Falji's comment.
Really?
Like, he had a pre-recorded video. Apparently, that's what Falji was telling me.
Jesus.
So, like, I assume he's gonna make a video on everybody talking.
Dude, Falji became his enemy #1 like overnight.
It's crazy because like he's not as mean as like myself,
no,
or anyone else that
he
says like
literally
crazier
is like
shit.
the nice one. I don't
get why people hate him so much. I really don't.
No, people think it's not genuine, but as somebody who has spent time with Falji in real life, he is as annoyingly saccharine in person.
Jesus Christ.
I mean that with all the love, Falji.
Sure, buddy.
Creator because their fan is, or their friend or associate. Guilt by association is what I'm pretty much saying to judge these people. In some cases, it might apply.
What
but
guilt by
most of the time, who the
association?
hell knows? They form these little communities and just back each other up. It's
These cabals, if you will.
Dude, what guilt by association did we do with Jar?
See, Falji, I can't fucking sweep for you if you're saying I'm just very kind and definitely not a monster, okay? You're deliberately contradicting me saying nice things about you.
I think me and Falji would have had fun at VidCon because we would have both probably been cracking jokes, Keffels, and then we would probably have to run together to get away from security. Still my favorite memory of that time.
Oh my god.
Like, unless it's too hot, then they might backstab each other like Beckett sort of did with Kumo here, but Kumo gave Beckett no
Okay,
choices.
all right. You're very much overestimating the relationship Beckett had with Kumo. Okay? You're like picturing a completely different thing. All right? Like
No matter, of course. And instead of actually having anything grand or substance to say, hell, lolcow content, it's for some, and I can understand it. But try to turn people into lolcows who definitely on the borderline is questionable. And a lot of these streamers are practically puppet to their chatters.
You made a video on Emrao. Yeah, well, that's the cross that John Dogwarts has to bear, okay?
Yeah, that very streamer to streamer.
All right. Right. The thumbnail for it is really funny, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my god.
Here is
Depends
some
on who the
sex for
chatter
you.
is
Give
most of
us
the
more
time.
fruit
But at the end of the day,
poopy.
this is its
Let
own
us
sort of
be
content
parasocial,
farm. But what they're
kissing
farming is
face
a little bit
emoji.
different than what someone like Illuminati or other people like that. See H-Bomber Guy's video, even though I don't totally like H-Bomber Guy, he was sort of on point with that for reference to that. And
This
I
guy
think there's
be
more
like-
styles with this sort of...
that woke guy kind of
all
had
the
a point.
No, dude, he's like all locales are the same, but like he's like, well, people are milking Jar, but it's not like Illuminati. It's like, dude, they're two totally different things. At least Illuminati shut the fuck up after a while and just started suing people, so we didn't know anything to milk off outside of what Oz and Wonder had to say. Like with Jar, he's doing it himself. Like
I will say there was plenty of backlog there to have multiple streams on Illuminati. I would know. Oh,
We all did.
God.
Going on, which understandable given the rise in popularity and usage of social media like YouTube in this day and age. With that said, I'm done.
Wow, what a video.
Doesn't that video kind of like make your head hurt?
You know, I've seen worse, but
I think this is maybe
also
the worst I've seen.
it's funny because of how self-assured he is about it. Like the
Wait.
comedy in this kind of arises from him being so confident in his position.
Wait a minute. Link to the recording session I had with Just the Robot. I didn't know he linked the call with Jar.
No way.
It says
No
edit
way.
down.
Like attacking Crystal was the conversation.
So it's an edited version of the call. Yeah.
Yay, Vincent, release the whole call.
Yeah, release the whole call,
release the
Vincent.
call,
Maybe
release
you
the
can change
call.
our minds.
Maybe Jar has really good points that you edited.
Yeah, I think you might actually be physically incapable of finding his good points. Can you release the whole call so I can look for them?
Yeah, please. I'll forgive you.
Us saying this is making sure that call never sees the light of day, by the way.
No, that's like what Jar said he had the Bo Blacks interview and everyone started bullying him to release it. Now we'll never get it.
Why is Chris a fish? I don't know. Why are you not a fish?
No, man, I gave up. I might have to watch that in my own time. That's a crazy fucking thing.
When did he do the MRAW? Oh, there it is. There's the MRAW video. That was 7 months ago.
Himpleton is God and Morales still a go. What the fuck is that even?
Wait, it's a very strange defense of Himpleton video.
That sounds terrible. Like, why?
Dude, I can't believe they're inventing guys that hate Andy Pants. Is Andy Pants gaming woke right? Okay, yeah, this guy hates Andy Pants, but then also dislikes Mama Max. Strange. God, there's a lot of culture war stuff on here. These thumbnails are
backlog.
Well, you can tell that he's a commentary old head for sure. Dude, there's a flamenco in there.
The thing is, he's not even abiding by like the old head shit. Like, I feel like that video we just witnessed, understanding the old way of commentary. Does that make sense to you?
Well, I feel like he would say that that isn't the old way of commentary, but I don't know if I'd necessarily agree.
I don't know. Maybe I haven't been running in this sphere enough. I think I might just think of the old ways, like, I don't know, like 2008 ranting videos is kind of like how.
Yeah, it's just like ranting content. You know,
Yeah,
you
that's
cut
kinda
out
like how I
sometimes,
view it.
motherfucker.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh.
It might be Discord. It might be the what is it? The silencing stuff.
It might
Critique
be,
of
that's fucking
Mauler.
annoying.
That kind of looks like Jar in that thumbnail. Is that an hour-long video that somehow is a tie into Jar, or is that just some anime guy?
It looks like some anime character.
Okay, it does look. It has a suspiciously jar-shaped head.
He's an hour-long video defending H Bomber Guy. Wait, what? H Bomber what?
H Bomber Guy's Fallout 3 video is garbage, and here's why.
Oh God.
Okay. Top
Lot
10
of anime
anime
thumbnails.
tubers. I'm sure that one's aged probably really swimmingly well. Is Digibro in it?
Oh my God! Imagine.
Let's see. Dude. I can't believe, dude, 8 years
Hold
ago,
on.
that is so funny.
10 most fascist anime ever.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, what do you mean by that, dude?
What does that even mean? What does that
What
even
does that mean?
Wait, is My Hero Academia pro-American propaganda with teenage girls in bathing suits? Oh, got it. That's not ideal, bro.
Onision's OP Overwatch orgy opening.
Oh my God. Click it. It's a minute. We have to see whatever the hell this is.
I look across the raging
waging war and fuels that be.
Oh my god, no, is this
No
an
way.
AMV? Did he upload
It's gotta
AMVs on
be.
his channel?
It's gotta be an AMV.
Dude, I'm gonna get so
I'm afraid.
giga copyright striked for this.
No, don't even play it. Don't play it then. I don't want.
Hold on. I'll silence it. It is literally an AMV. Why does he have an AMV? What does this have to do with Onision?
I was literally thinking the same thing. What does it have to do with Onision? Oh, well, okay, there it is.
Whoa!
Whoa! What the hell's happening?
Hold on. I want to go back to when he was talking.
Onision oogles that offensive objects in orgies and outside of them. Protect all your orifices.
Dude, what is why is he showing all this Widowmaker ass, bro?
From Onision,
What is
orangutan will
happening?
occasionally
Dude.
operate on others. Orgasmic oversex Overwatch women will organize to objectify
Dude, is he doing like slam poetry right now? Like
obese OCD outdoorsmen. Once the ozone is out, Onision in the original Overwatch organization will order the ordinary old-fashioned folks into outer space and make the Earth an oasis for only them.
What?
Okay.
That was the most confusing. That was the
Yeah,
most
they're all
confusing thing I've
O
ever witnessed.
words. He's a gooner just like Jar. Listen, my culture is not your costume, buddy.
I am so confused by what I have witnessed. My brain's not like computing like 90% of that.
I'm really interested in top 10 fashions.
I'm not.
anime.
I'm not interested. Don't make me watch that.
Oh my god.
My review of Yahtzee? What? My
Dude,
review
he's-
of Yahtzee? What?
He's literally complaining about a review of that Yahtzee made, I guess.
Of World of Warcraft.
No, Mog
Right?
World.
Isn't that a- I don't know what the fuck Mog World is. I thought
I
it was
don't-
like an
nobody
expansion.
knows.
Wow.
For those of you going into
Oh,
this
it's a-
book, or in my
it's a
case,
book.
audiobook, expecting to get the fast, smooth talking Yahtzee of zero punctuation, be prepared to be disappointed. Probably due to the fact budget didn't allow for oxygen tank or the iron lung
Damn,
needed.
he reads books. Okay, so it's a book review.
Damn, so he just aped Yahtzee shtick for his own video. Got it.
Does Under the Mayo think his audience is dumb? I don't even know who the hell that is.
Who the fuck is Under the Mayo? Hibbleton's exiled X mod. Look at that fucking.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, what is this channel? Those who try to break the East. Two and a half hours. What the fuck is that about?
Wait, who's the two? Who tries to? Okay.
What the fuck? What is this channel? Did we just stumble upon the schizophrenic ramblings of some?
Well, listen, he's got a lot of opinions on culture. He's a culture commentary critic, all right?
Gotcha. He's got some videos on Grums, Smash JT. What is it? Is that a Norm Macdonald video? The
Yeah,
spoon
but
versus the
he's
plate?
talking about some goo goo gaga drama. I don't even.
Yeah,
It
that's-
has to
why
be.
is- why is-
and he's using
why is
Norm
Norm
Macdonald
even
because he's
from
like, I am just like Norm Macdonald. I am also funny and understand his irreverent sense of humor.
That doesn't make any sense. The guy's channel looks fucking insane, dude. What is going on?
Viper comes for the chuds.
Oh my god.
Dude, Mama Max, hot wet soup.
Oh god, not
Hot wet soup, dude. He
Not-
was
not
there.
the dick
He was
sucking
there
video.
when the fucking Rosetta Stone was written. Actually, okay, like for real though.
This guy's been around for a while. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's been jobless for over 10 years, Chris. Come on. Holy shit. Now, I would love to react to the Falgi stream, but I need to get up for work tomorrow, chat. So
same.
Yeah, I unfortunately need to go to bed. Yeah, I'm working a rare Friday, which is a pain in the ass. But
Well, then
Chris,
think about it. There's content for you tomorrow, or
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Just think about it.
I've always been in the Cabal, founding member, buddy.
Is Diesel also in the
Yeah,
Cabal
true.
now?
Diesel got grandfathered.
Yeah, I was grandfathered in. But then the
He did,
cabal
he
died
did.
because Xylee ended up making the bag because apparently she was the glue that held us together.
Yeah, they tried to recruit me, and I said no. Can't do it, bros. The money's not worth it. Fire Kid by the camera came, and then I'll consider it.
Boss
Fire
just
that
hates his
fucking
son.
fat loser, dude.
I'm dedicating a whole stream to Falgi, okay? That's 49 minutes. It's a 49-minute fucking complain fest. But Chris, thank you for coming on.
Of course, buddy.
It was very nice. Damn, he leaves with no preamble. Dude. Men, they hit it and then they quit it. I know Falgi would spend like 5 minutes saying goodbye to me. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. I'm mad sweaty right now. By the way, I think I'm gonna switch the news starting soon to the one that Kat did recently because she did a really good job. Mix it up a little bit so that we can save this one for Halloween. We get one for every season. But yeah, I'm going to bed. Night night, guys.